Shine bright, shine far. Don't be shy, be a star. Here on the Disness, as we're talking about Life Size, starring Tyra Banks and Lindsey Lohan.
Woohoo.
As we continue our journey through the Disney vault, thank you for joining us, my fellow Disnessmen, Disnesswomen, and Disness people. If this is your first time, welcome. If it's not your first time, welcome back. I don't know if I said it already, but my name is Jordan Bass, your host of the Disness. And as always, I'm joined by my co-hosts. First up, he loves green onions, and green onions love him. It's Smalltown Dalton Endicott.
I'd be fucking with green onions.
And they love you.
I'd be fucking with all kinds of onions.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm by onion.
Try onion.
Try.
How many onions are there? There's white, green, and red. That's the ones I know.
That's what there's white, there's yellow, there's
Oh, I guess there
red,
is yellow too, isn't there?
and then
And
green
there's
onions.
like spring onions. Aren't that
Yeah.
a thing?
I don't know.
Aren't that a thing?
There's probably some onions we never heard of before, if I'm gonna be honest.
There's Funyuns.
Oh,
Onion
facts.
rings.
My favorite kind of onions. My onion rings, actually.
Bunions.
Bunions.
That word makes me want to vomit.
Yeah, just thinking about a bunion. Oh, that's a great first impression to give our listeners. Just think about bunions.
Speaking of bunions,
Go from stinky
Kaylee
onions.
Foot.
Whoa.
I hate to do that to you.
that was hurtful, but like kind of good.
And also joining us as always, bitch, where you and she was walking, it's Kaylee Foot.
Now we're on the game. Got the whole world talking.
King Kaylee.
Awesome. Hey,
Hey.
happy to be here, I guess.
Happy you're here? Yeah. Just
Bunion.
give Smalltown that look.
Who gives a fuck?
Smalltown. You
didn't
guys
even-
gonna have one of your classic fist fights again after the show?
Here's
Yeah,
for
probably.
sure. And here's the thing: I didn't even see the look, so it didn't even count.
Well, you're just,
That's like-
too slow.
That's like if a tree falls in the forest, do you even hear a sound?
Yeah, it
If
doesn't make
Smalltown
noise.
doesn't see the look, did it even happen?
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Well, I do believe in the theory that the universe does not exist outside of the room that you currently occupy. So,
Did I say that phrase right?
If a tree falls in the woods, doesn't make a sound.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Did I say? Did you?
Have-
you don't
do-
hear it?
do you hear it?
I knew I said that wrong. That pickle shot got me.
you couldn't, I feel like if you wouldn't have acknowledged it, we would have moved past it.
No,
not even
someone would have
realized.
heard it.
Oh, I heard it.
Yeah. See, he already
But
heard
were you
it.
going to say something?
No, because
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to fucking.
Mm.
That seems
Look.
so nitpicky.
No, I'm that guy. Though.
Redo.
No.
Start over.
I nitpick. Kaylee gets pissed off how much I correct her. I've
He corrects
like
me all the fucking
No,
time,
I've
and
eased up
I
on it.
mess up so bad constantly.
You
as
made me
you've heard
really
if you're
aware
a
of how
regular
much
listener
that-
on this show.
does not that makes you upset, or maybe not makes you upset, but just you don't like it. You made me very keenly aware of that in Minnesota this past year when I corrected you on some phrase or something. And ever since then, I've done a really good job, I feel like, of easing up on it.
Did I actually get pissed off at you?
No, you weren't like pissed. You just got like real stern about that. Like you don't like that shit.
But
You
here's
don't
the
always
thing.
have to correct me. not
Kaylee,
that
here's the
deep.
thing. If you say something wrong, like a phrase, let's say Jordan's heard you say it wrong 3 times. Would you not rather him correct you?
I would, but it's like
I think she said that doesn't spark
constant-
my fancy, and she said spark my fancy multiple times in the past, and I was like, it's tickle your fancy or something
That's
like
very
that.
nitpicky. if that was the exact phrase, that's a little nitpicky.
It was if it wasn't that, it was something like that.
I feel like that's also just like part of shit I've picked up from my family too, because I feel like every family kind of has their own little
Your whole family talks wrong.
yeah. No, my grandma would always say cute little things.
Right. Okay. From my perspective, the reason I do it is not to be a dick, but
I do say things wrong. I'm not saying that.
it's because I am such a big fan of like English and language and phrases, and I've noticed a big trend in general, like on social media or whatever, or just in my day-to-day life, like with the people I'm around or work with, of like younger people saying phrases wrong. And
That was the
Kinda-
argument I remember you making.
it kind of eats at me because it's like, for me, I want those things to live on, you
Mhm.
know? I don't want them to get lost to time because so many people are just saying it wrong. Because they have a meaning. They're not just stupid phrases, you know? Like if you look up any like major phrase that we might not even think about, but we say all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have a meaning. They're not just a random combination of words. It came from somewhere.
Yeah.
So, for me, it's just about like preserving that.
Yeah.
And I get how that could be annoying because it just comes across as correcting.
It also depends on what mood I'm in.
Fair enough, yeah.
Like, if I'm already ticked off about something and then you're going to correct my ass because I said a phrase wrong, fuck you, bro.
Oh, my fancy doth been tickled.
No, if Kaylee said that, I'd love it.
Yeah, no. That's his love language, Shakespearean.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're talking about Life Size this week. For those of you that haven't seen this film before, definitely go check it out because it is now officially available on Disney Plus, and I think you would have a better experience listening to this episode if you rewatch it.
For
But
sure.
we are drinking a drink this week that I'm just now realizing I felt real good to go and real prepared and got everything done and was waiting, and I just realized I forgot to come up with a name for it. Oh no, wait, I did write a name down. I'm tripping. Hold on. I got that shit. Yeah, no, I Jordan stays on top of that shit. What am I talking about, man?
I was about to be very shocked and concerned.
It's called Eve's Sparkle and Shine Cocktail.
Nice.
So, what? Not creative enough for you? What do you want to call it?
No,
then?
it's perfect. It's perfect.
All right.
What's in it, boy?
It's got Jim Beam. It's got watermelon syrup. It's got simple syrup. It's got Kool-Aid, strawberry kiwi flavor, and it's got a dash of aromatic bitters.
I feel like the strawberry kiwi Kool-Aid will be good.
Yeah.
Is it just regular Jim Beam?
Just Jim Beam bourbon.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
All right, let's give her a try.
Not the honey or nothing. I already tried it, and I don't know how I feel about it, guys. It's not like bad.
I would blame the watermelon syrup. Let's see.
No, I like the watermelon syrup. I think that's the best part of it. But I don't know. Just doesn't have a lot to it other than just being sweet.
It's thick.
It is a little thick. And that's why I wanted to add something like I added more Kool-Aid than anything else. But what do you think, Smalltown?
I am shocked at how the whiskey and the watermelon go together.
Yeah, it works.
That shocks me a lot.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like something that would work.
You don't think so?
No. Because like a whiskey's going to be more like vanilla, caramel, like oak. Like it's going to be more like it's a different...
Some things that basically clash with watermelon flavor.
So basically, okay, I'll break down like this. Whiskey has winter flavors.
Right.
Watermelon is a summer flavor.
Uh-huh. That
so
makes
I
sense.
just did not see those two things going together.
I was trying to think there was something Old Smoky, which we've used on the show before, I believe, that does like the moonshines and stuff. They have and this is what I was thinking of. They have a salty watermelon whiskey. I haven't tried it. I don't think. Anyway.
It's a whiskey or it's a moonshine?
It's a whiskey. It says specifically on it whiskey.
Huh.
Now, they have watermelon moonshine too, but that's specifically a salty watermelon whiskey. And I would like to try that. I think that could potentially be good. Especially, and I'm not the type to put salt on my watermelon. Anyone do that?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Do that?
I don't do it often, but if it's there, I will absolutely
Not
fuck
my
that
thing.
up.
It's better than just regular watermelon.
My grandpa always has done that, but no.
I love a sweet and salty combo.
But watermelon's so good on its own.
It is. Jordan and I demolished an entire half of a watermelon in one night, and
Just spoons.
with just spoons,
Just carved out of
sat
it.
on our table the whole night. We just picked at it until it was all gone.
But
And then we
salt on
drank the
watermelon
juice.
is a yes from both of you.
Dude, I'll put salt
Yeah.
on cantaloupe,
Really?
salt on honeydew.
Honeydew?
Yeah.
I don't
Salt
like
on a
those.
lemon. You ever had that before?
Yeah, my
Used to
grandma
just
used
do
to
that
just
when we
sit-
worked at Rancho.
Oh my god!
I would just put
that's
salt on a lemon.
crazy.
Yeah, I've
Unlocked
seen
the
you
memory.
do that before, for sure.
Okay.
So I was like, that's wild. I think you just wanted a quick snack.
Maybe.
But I'm like 100% sure. There's no way I'm just making that up right now.
No, that's very specific.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys have any memories of this movie growing up? We'll start with Kaylee, ladies
No.
first. You've never seen this before?
Nope.
Had you heard of it?
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like it's become a lot more culturally relevant, like as our generation has gotten older.
Yeah,
remembers
and
it.
I'd heard of it before. I just had never seen it and didn't ever own it or anything, so didn't really have a way to watch it.
Makes sense.
And then
Didn't ever catch it on TV.
no. I heard about it again for a couple other reasons that I guess we'll talk about because it's been, like you were saying, culturally significant again.
Right.
But other than that, really no.
Smalltown, did you own this? Did you ever see this before growing up?
No, I didn't even know this was a thing.
Really?
No.
Damn. I guess I'm the
You're not a Tyra fan.
The lone wolf here, the only guy who's seen this before. Me and I have two younger sisters. Shout out Bree and Kayla.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if mom bought this for them. Probably. I feel like we had it on DVD, but it's possible it was on VHS because this is 2000.
Right.
So I don't know for 100%.
It's more than likely DVD.
We had it on some kind of home video. And we used to watch it a good amount.
Yeah.
I very much enjoyed this movie growing up. You could argue this is more like for like a girly type of movie or concept.
Definitely.
But I would get into a lot of that stuff just having sisters, and we would watch a lot of the same stuff. I mean, they'd get into like some of my more like boy-coded shows and movies too. Brie used to watch wrestling with me, and
yeah,
so we kind of shared a lot of interests. But I really have fond memories of this film. I hadn't seen it in a long time. I also feel like maybe we didn't own it. Maybe we used to just get it from Blockbuster a lot. Because strangely, I have a memory of like getting it at Blockbuster. Maybe we got it at Blockbuster initially and then wanted to own it. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I was really scared going into this viewing of it because I was like, I don't think this is going to hold up. And I'll let you guys know what I thought later on in the episode, so make sure to stay tuned for our report cards later on. But as of right now, we're getting into our next segment here on the Disness. Kaylee time.
Alrighty, folks. We'll get right into it here.
As Kaylee unlocks her iPad, Smalltown, what are you drinking this week besides your wonderful cocktail over there?
Sparkling Tour Water by Monster.
Hell yeah.
And Vans.
Which I had no idea they did.
And Vans Warped Tour.
Monster does sparkling water now. Isn't Monster's Coke, right?
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Monster's like Coca-Cola brand.
Owned by Coke.
Are you sure?
I think so.
We get them from our
because I think Rockstar's Pepsi and Monster is Coca-Cola.
This says Monster Energy Company.
Maybe it's owned by Coca-Cola. Let me look that up.
It's probably bought by Coca-Cola. I betcha. Ouch.
So basically it's a strategic partnership where Coca-Cola owns a significant stake, distributes Monster's energy drinks globally, and swapped some energy brands. I don't know what that means.
So they're in partnership.
But yeah, basically they're in partnership. Coca-Cola
Monster's distributed by Coke.
Okay. There we go.
All right. So Casey's favorite drink in life size was probably a Monster.
You think?
I don't know. But speaking of life size, it came out on a Sunday.
Sunday.
A little behind schedule in the month of March, the 5th of the year 2000.
Whoop.
2000. This is a 101-minute movie. And not too
99
long.
minutes or 89 minutes.
That's what it was on Disney Plus.
So there was scenes cut?
It's a 2-hour movie.
Maybe
Is that what you said?
She said 101 minutes.
Oh.
Which would be an hour 41.
Okay.
Maybe there's extra shit that was cut, and or it could be, well, I don't know. We can discuss that more later. But first, the year 2000. Y'all remember that?
2000?
I know you were conscious by then.
I mean, I don't have like solid, strong memories of the year 2000. I probably have memories that happened in 2000 that I don't realize was 2000, but I was 2 years old. So Don't remember too much. Smalltown was a little bit older than me. Maybe he remembers.
I have like a weird. I remember going into 2000. I remember.
Yeah, you
like,
said that. Uh-huh.
Like the century change and how big of a deal it was.
I just remember there we had like a
A Y2K party.
No, we used to have a New Year's Eve party at my grandma's sister's house every year, and I remember.
It's a weird way to say great aunt.
I think great aunt's a weird thing to say.
Both valid.
It was like this little smiley face, little stuffed animal doll or stuffed animal. What the fuck? And you like squeeze its hand, and it had 2000 on it, and it would like 3, 2, 1, happy
explodes.
New Year, and it would just shake a whole bunch.
Oh my god!
I remember that so fucking vividly for some reason.
That's awesome. One of your first memories. President?
Our old fishing buddy.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Clinton.
it's Bill Clinton. Okay, because Bush came in 2001.
Mhm.
Yeah, I always forget about that. You're right. Well, I guess so.
He would have been elected.
Bush was elected. Yes. So
at the end of 2000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But not officially president.
Right.
Still.
Well, not at the time of this movie coming out either. Bill Clinton was just still fully
right
in office. Yeah.
Wouldn't be officially president until 2001.
Right.
Number one song was I Knew I Loved You. Don't think any of us would get that. I don't recognize it. I forgot to look it up. So
Who's it by?
Savage Garden.
No idea.
Number one movie.
In 2000?
Random. I don't think you guys are going to get it. But the two main leads are pretty big.
Just say it. I'm not going to get it.
Whole 9 yards.
Nah, I don't know if I've heard of that one.
It's starring Bruce Willis and Matthew Perry.
What?
Actually. And it's about, I forget
watch this.
which is which, but it's about the mob and like
shit.
betraying the mob and having to like deal with that. It's an action movie, I would say, for sure.
Are they playing Italians?
Or just New Yorkers. Ugh. So the Nokia 3210, 3210, I don't know, was one of the top phones at the time. I looked it up. It was, just not one of the fun ones, just kind of the basic straight up and down with the little 9-button keypad, because texting was becoming a thing. Nintendo 64 was popular. Donkey Kong, Christina Aguilera, Linkin Park, Julia Roberts, Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
Yeah.
The first Final Destination, MP3 players, that one part in Scream where they're like, "What's up?
What's up?
What
And then
They do that in Scream? That was a scary movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
no, I think you're right. It is Scary Movie. Yeah,
it's
you're
still
right.
Ghostface. Like, it's still him.
Yeah.
But that's what I
No, yeah,
that's what
you're
I
right. You're
thought.
totally right.
His tongue, like, comes out of the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It, like, comes through the phone. Oh, my God. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's definitely a Scary Movie. And then one of my favorite inventions that Jordan and I will will own one day, the mounted singing bass fish.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I've had one before.
My great grandma used to have one.
Last name.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to get basses.
What would they
2
sing?
basses.
I can't
One of
remember
your
what songs
songs.
they'd sing. I don't
No,
remember.
one of them sang, my great grandma used to have one and I played with it so much that I wore the batteries out.
I've seen Christmas ones that will sing like Christmas tunes, but I don't know about. I can't remember what mine sang. Probably. Oh, I think it said, "Take me to the river." Yeah.
It definitely sang that one. And then there was another one too.
Probably
But
like
that was
rolling,
like the one.
rolling on a river.
No, but I wish. I love Flushed Away.
Is that Tina Turner that does that one for Flushed Away, like the one that they had in Flushed Away?
Yeah, I think it is a woman
They
singing
didn't do the CCR version in Flushed Away, which, as much as I do like that version, the CCR version's the best.
Of course. And then lastly, MP3 players. Wait, I already finished it off. Sorry, I was about to repeat myself. I don't even know if I said MP3 players though. But we will Christmas idea, family and friends. mounted fish singing.
Oh, I thought you were saying MP3 player. I'm like, you have an iPhone.
Nah, I would love to have my old purple MP3 player
Fuck
back.
that. Just give me a Walkman.
I'd
rather
to
take that.
pay for shit with that thing. I would just download them off the internet, or my mom would download thousands of songs for me, and I'd pick the ones I liked and delete the ones I
Wow,
didn't.
way to out your mom for a crime.
Yeah, I was gonna say those were all illegal then because you have to pay for music no matter what. Piracy is not a victimless crime.
Yeah, I've seen those commercials. Fuck off.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I've always been a big proponent of like, don't pirate like stuff that really needs the money, you know?
Yeah.
Like, okay, for me, like it was always wrestling. Like the smaller promotions, if they're running a pay-per-view, don't pirate it.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna watch it, don't just buy it, or
Yeah.
just buy it or don't watch it. But like for like something major like the NFL or something like that,
Right.
I don't give a
Or
fuck
the
what you do.
UFC.
Like, yeah, exactly. They make enough money as it is.
Yeah,
And they
bro,
lock
the
their shit
fucking-
behind such major
Mhm.
paywalls anyway.
The UFC bullshit. Yeah, pay
Greedy.
$80 to watch 5 fights. It's like,
It's so greedy.
wait, what? Why
Yeah.
would I do what? That's crazy. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
$80
It's
Yeah.
And
That's insane.
Keegan is a friend of ours, and he's a big fan of that. And I'm just like, bro. He's always down to go to B-dubs, though, so we can watch the fights.
What? Who said that?
Huh?
Sorry. Can't prove it.
We have a ghost.
It's true. Well, that would be such a worthless fucking thing to like investigate you for.
One person being like, oh,
You don't even-
gotta watch me legally.
Tell us everything you know. I don't
You're
know
going to get
shit.
swatted
Who
now.
gave you the link? I ain't giving up my homies. You know that.
Piracy is not a victimless crime.
Dana White's been hurt. You heard Dana.
So the ratings and reviews for this movie, Rotten Tomatoes gave it no critic scores. Big shocker, not really. And the audience score was a 48%.
Oof. No.
Yeah. Oh. IMDb was a 5.6 out of 10. And then Letterboxd was 3 out of 5.
Okay. I'll take
Which
that.
is- yeah.
Fair. Down
My
the
two favorite, I picked two favorite quotes from Letterboxd because both of them made me, one made me giggle, the other one, yep. So the first one, no, I'm gonna read the second one first because the first one's funny. This person said, "Life size walked so Barbie could run."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facts.
and that was one of the things that I had seen about this movie, because whenever they were doing all the promotion and everything for Barbie, Tyra had posted a picture of her as Eve, and everybody was talking about how she was the OG Barbie, even though
Facts,
they
that's so
didn't
true.
brand them as Barbie.
Right. I mean, but it was intended.
But it also had like some similar themes throughout.
I would argue more or better executed themes and messages.
Whoa! All right.
Talk about that later. It's more reason to keep listening. I'm reeling you in.
Yeah, for real. I'm curious now too. And then the funny one is, don't you hate when you bring your doll to life and she wants to fuck your dad?
Oh my god, that's fucking great.
Oh, dude, that's literally like the big reveal. I was literally like when the dad figures out that it's actually true. It's like, this motherfucker is not sad about his daughter being sad or that this lady has to go back. He's like, I almost fucked a doll.
Literally.
I'm gonna save my thoughts on that part later, but yeah. Do you think also, I don't want to get too graphic, but this is the Disney and it is an adult Disney show, so I do want to ask this question real quick while we're on the topic. Do you think it was just all like smooth under there, like she had no nipples or like no pussy?
You know, I wondered that, and my question was answered.
She had a belly button, but I guess so do dolls.
My question was answered at the end, which is something we'll talk about again later, but not about this specifically, when she started crying.
Oh yeah.
Like, if she could actually produce a bodily fluid,
Okay,
why couldn't she produce the rest of them?
that's a good point.
But
That's a good point.
I'm also shocked they didn't have like a funny scene where she had to pee or anything like that.
No, that would have been too. I don't know. I guess that wouldn't have been.
That would have been way too hot.
So I think probably. But
I don't know.
At
I
the
just
same
think,
time-
I don't know how you could have pulled off a scene where she tries to pee without including her making a mess. And I don't think you could put that.
well, Hell no! I just think it would be a
comedy
funny
in her trying
moment
to
if, like, she's like,
She can just piss her pants and then be like,
no, but
What
she's
happened?
just
What's
like
going
she's
on?
like crosses her legs and does the potty dance,
Okay.
something like that. Like they just chugged a drink or a smoothie or shake or
They're gonna
whatever.
show her on the toilet.
No, they don't ever have to do that scene, but just insinuate that she has to pee, and then Casey makes a stupid face, and then they're leaving the bathroom or something, and she's like, "Oh my god,
oh my god, that came out of me!"
But
I gotta show your dad.
Ben's like, yeah, show
that
me.
would have happened for sure if this movie wasn't bought by Disney.
Was it? So it was bought by Disney?
They bought the script or whatever.
Well, yeah, because I was gonna say it's a Disney movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there was a different ending.
Oh yeah.
That Disney changed after they bought the script.
I kind of know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna talk about that later? Or?
I just have it as a fun fact. You'll probably have more details than I do.
Oh.
But for sequels, we have Life Size 2, and I'm sure Jordan will get more into these, but I'm just going to... Life Size 2, which came out in 2018. Right. It was a Christmas one. And then...
it was a Christmas one.
Yeah, it's Life Size 2, a Christmas Eve.
Okay.
And then Tyra has actually announced that there was another one in the works, but that she mentioned that the first time in an interview in 2020. And then she's mentioned it as recent as February 2025. So...
a little over a year ago.
Yeah.
But also, this second one took like 6 years.
Yeah. That was the last part I had. They started working on the sequel in 2014. Or
they announced it in 2012.
Yes, they announced it in 2012, and then they started actively like producing it in 2014, and then it was released in 2018.
So it was originally supposed to be on Disney, like a Disney Channel release, and then I think so. I don't know the extent of it, but Freeform shows a lot of Disney movies, so I think there's some kind of partnership there.
Yeah.
Isn't Freeform ABC, and Disney owns ABC?
Is that the thing?
I think it used to be ABC Family. Now it's Freeform.
Oh, so that's the deal then.
Yeah.
So it was a Freeform movie. Life Size 2 was.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes sense because that's in the same vein as like how these movies used to premiere. Because this one premiered as a part of the Wonderful World of Disney.
Yeah.
On ABC. So that makes sense. That all kind of ties together.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
If you're gonna make a sequel 12 years after, don't.
12 years after. It was 18 years after.
Right, but it was announced in 2012.
Yeah, sure. Right.
True.
I don't know. I think it can work because, like, think how many years was between Tron and Tron Legacy, and Tron Legacy's fire.
Never seen it once.
Have you seen the original Tron?
Nope.
Oh, well, then you have no set. Well, you will.
You
said never seen it. It's a Disney movie.
Won't see it.
You're just going to skip that week?
Sick that week.
Why?
That's too damn bad. If you're sick that week,
mostly
we wait
because of
till
this
next
conversation right now.
What's your problem with Tron?
No,
that you
drop
want me
it
to watch
now,
it so
or else
bad?
he'll be stubborn about it.
It's Jeff Bridges.
It is Jeff Bridges.
I'll watch fucking The Dude or whatever the fuck it's called. What's the movie called? The Dude Abides. The fucking
What?
Is that Jeff Bridges as well?
The Dude Abides.
What the fuck?
We know Jeff Bridges from
from what?
The great Lebowski.
That's what I was gonna say. The Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski. That's what it is. The Dude.
That's
Abides.
what I was gonna say, but I was like,
yeah.
Wait, is that what he's talking about? Okay.
The Dude.
Yes.
I don't like Jared Leto either. So.
What you got against
Jared?
Jared?
He's only in this
Don't
newest one.
I swear to God, I don't believe that celebrities drink baby blood. I do believe Jared Leto drinks baby blood.
Oh my god! Where's
weird
the evidence for this?
I don't need evidence.
Okay.
You're just making
It's Smalltown says
unsubstantiated claims.
Yeah, that's what the world's come to. So now I do that too.
Well, just don't be mad when it happens to you.
You should run for politics.
I should. Yeah. What's your proof, Mr. President? Don't need any. I'm the president.
Quiet, piggy.
Okay.
That's what. Yeah, you're right.
So the director.
So much evidence. I have too much evidence, frankly. I can't even tell you about it. It's too much evidence. We don't have enough time. Next question. It was a great question. One of the best questions. Not enough time.
In your whole network, fake news.
Sir, we're from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Wrong.
So the director for this movie was Mark Rossman, 68 years old. He's
Possibly Roseman.
It's ROS.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Could be Roseman.
He was a film and TV director and screenwriter. He hasn't had the most fruitful career, but for Disney, he's also directed The Blue Yonder in 1985, Model Behavior 2000, which was Justin Timberlake's film debut, A Cinderella Story 2004.
Yeah.
I Know Your Sister. Oh, do you know that movie?
Cinderella Story?
Fucking
Hell
Hillary
yeah.
Duff. Is it
Yeah,
Hillary Duff?
yeah.
Hillary Duff in the first one, Selena Gomez in the second one.
Fire, both.
I don't think I've seen them, but I do know that I know that she was in one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Funny enough, another
Both are fire.
Cinderella story comes up later.
Yes. Yes,
What's
it
the
does.
fucking? Isn't there a boxing movie about? It's like Cinderella Man. Is that what it's called?
Cinderella Man, yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. You said a Cinderella story.
Okay.
Weird turn.
Yeah,
He's like,
Hillary
"I'm gonna get into
Duff
boxing."
boxes.
No.
That'd be kind of fire, probably. 2004.
I would pay to watch it.
Yeah.
Hillary Duff
Yeah, I'd
box.
pay for
I
a
would
movie.
pay
Dude,
for
go watch
that.
that movie. Sydney Sweeney's a boxer.
Nope. I was literally about to say I'd pay for the Hillary Duff one way before I'd ever pay for the Sydney Sweeney one. Fuck no. And then he also directed some episodes of Lizzie McGuire and even Stevens.
Okay.
So he was just a big 2000s boy.
Hell yeah.
So for our cast, our first character, and I had a little bit of assistance with this from Jordy because it's been a time. First, we have Eve. She is obviously Tyra Banks, 52 years young. She's an icon in the modeling world. She was the first African-American woman to be featured on the covers of GQ and Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue specifically.
Yes.
She's also one of the only Black models to achieve supermodel status. She's best known for creating the highly successful reality TV show. Yes.
Supermodel.
Because supermodel isn't.
She
I
can
learned
fly.
today that supermodel isn't just like what you would call a model. You know, like supermodel is like a world-renowned.
Yeah, like one of the best of the best.
Like only does like top tier fashion brands type of thing, and rich.
Super rich.
Oh, dude. Those fucking companies pay them so much to wear the shit. The people that just sit at fashion shows, people like Gucci will pay somebody to wear their shit
Right.
to sit and watch a fashion show.
Yeah.
And they get paid stupid ass money to do it.
You should get into that.
For real.
Yeah, we should talk to Gucci.
Gucci, if you're listening.
I've seen House of Gucci.
No, I can't
Good movie.
because Jared Leto's like the face of Gucci, so I can't.
Even more of the reason.
Wait, he also played, I think, Paolo Gucci or one of the.
Yeah, he played one
House
of the.
Gucci.
Yeah.
They got completely transformed.
Jared Leto
He
is
was actually
Gucci.
really good.
I'm a Versace guy now, apparently. Like I had
I
a
would
choice.
picture you
I've
more
al-
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
I've always been
Louis Vuitton.
my favorite
Louis Vuitton.
fancy brand is I've always been an Yves Saint Laurent guy. I love my Saint Laurent cologne.
I love my Yves Saint Laurent cologne.
Yeah.
That shit
You fuck
smells
with that too?
fire.
Hella.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Which one? Which color is it?
Yves Saint Laurent. I don't
Is it
know.
blue,
It's clear.
amber, clear?
Clear with maybe black.
The black bottle?
Nope. Bottle's clear.
Okay.
The liquid's black.
It's all
I've
clear.
always had the.
You said black.
The cap's black. There's no color. It's just fucking Yves Saint Laurent. I have no idea.
Okay. Jordy likes the blue
Okay,
one.
I don't have it. I was just kidding. I want to be like Jordan.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
No, I fucking have it. The cap is black.
Okay. She's best known for creating the highly successful reality TV show America's Next Top Model, which ran for 24 beautiful seasons. It was a little problematic in the beginning, actually. Low-key.
I love the clips of that, like early days of that show. They are unhinged.
Crazy and
Go look
pretty
them up.
toxic. Like, but the beauty standards back then were also just completely different, and it's more humane now. She also appeared as herself in Hannah Montana, the movie. I remember that. She played Mrs. Burke in apparently a couple episodes of Shake It Up. Also partially remember that. And reprised her role in the sequel of the film that was originally planned for Disney Channel, which we've talked about already. And then Freeform got it. Casey is Lindsay Lohan. And who is she?
Lindsay Lohan.
Just kidding. We
Lindsay
all
fucking
know who
Lohan.
Lindsay fucking Lohan
Yeah.
is. She's 39 years young. She's also had quite the successful career and has been part of many Disney productions, especially in her early career. One of those classic Disney child stars that had a massive mental breakdown because she was treated like shit. And I hate the paparazzi. She starred in The Parent Trap in her film debut, followed by Freaky Friday, Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, and Herbie Fully Loaded. She had them Disney contracts on
Yes.
standby.
We also
They loved
have
her.
already talked about Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen if you want to go back and listen to that episode.
See. And then after a long hiatus from working with Disney, she actually returned for the Freaky Friday sequel, Freakier Friday. Say that 5 times
I haven't
fast.
seen that yet.
We
I
have
wanted to go
not.
see that in theaters, but we just haven't been able to make it out to the theaters as much over the past year
Yeah.
or so, and some change. I don't know. It's really gonna suck because by the time this comes out, we're not gonna be living as close to the theater anymore,
Mhm.
and so we're really trying to take advantage of that now while we still have it. But yeah, I mean, we went so much for so long.
Yeah.
Saw about
We did take advantage of it.
yeah, we did. We saw 70 fucking something movies in theaters in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
I was on top of the shit. Like I feel bad now. Like I used to know every movie that was coming out because I'd be looking at the app and like that one looks interesting. We'll go check that one out. Maybe I have time to go check that one out.
Right.
You know? Nowadays, no. I mean, one, like trying to save some money, but two, just ain't got as much time on our hands. And three, actually, now I got cats. I like being home with my cats. It's tough for me to get out,
Especially
as
post.
often now. Being at work all day.
Well, yes. And I was going to say
Oh,
post fire. We
post-fire,
don't like
too.
leaving them alone too long in the
That's
apartment.
true. That's a good point. That probably actually subconsciously has a lot to do with
For
it.
sure. You never want to leave them alone at night anymore.
Yeah, but I don't always think about how it's because I'm scared to leave them alone.
But
I
that's
think
one of
it's
those
just built into
subconscious
me.
things.
Yeah.
Because you always say, I miss my cats. I want to go home to the boys.
Yeah. And then they piss me off, and I'm like, why did I want to see you?
Then they do some dumb shit like drink Jordy's special eggnog drink that he made himself while he was turned away for 30 seconds, which is what happened today.
Yep.
So next we have Ben. Ben is Jeer
Yeah.
or Jerry?
Spelled like that.
Some spelled horribly.
Maybe it's a Canadian
What is
spelling
it?
of Jerry. Oh, wait, he's not even Canadian.
E-R-E.
He's an
Yuri?
American actor.
Jere?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Jerry, Yuri.
Just a weird way
Or
of spelling
Jeer?
Jerry. Jeer. It could just be Jeer.
Harry. Sorry.
Oh, it's Harry.
He's Hispanic.
Yeah.
We're going to go with Jay Burns, 71 years old and a 3-time divorcee. Womp. He's been on Broadway and has actually had quite the career in television, though not quite a Robin Thomas Award winner. So
I will not be surprised if I end up looking something like him in this movie when I'm older.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I was watching him like, I'm not far off from that. Like
Hey,
if
but
I'm
you'd be handsome to Tyra Banks, so there's something.
he
Just
also
better.
wouldn't look exactly like. I get into this more later, but there's something about Ben.
Okay. That turns you on?
No.
Ugh. Also, if Tyra Banks called you handsome, would that not just validate you for life?
yeah, maybe.
I
I
would
don't know.
always believe I'm handsome if Tyra Banks called me handsome.
Yeah.
It's a supermodel.
If somebody called me ugly after, I'd be like, Tyra Banks said I was handsome.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That is the ultimate flex. Back to
I don't
Ben.
think I'm her type because I'm poor, mostly. She's a high class woman.
She'd be able to smell it on you. She'd be like, oh,
Poor.
small town.
Oh, you got that black Yves Saint Laurent, huh?
Oh my God. So, Jeer, or Harry, for Disney,
Oh, Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns. Yeah. Not Mrs. Burns, Mr. Burns. For Disney, he voiced a detective in Incredibles 2 and voiced, would you say Migo?
Yeah, Migo.
Okay. Migo, brother
Woo,
of Shigo
woo.
in Kim Possible.
Mama.
Oh, you're funny. Walk it like I talk it.
Hey, what?
And he also appeared on a couple episodes of the 2010's Muppets sitcom.
Yeah, wait, we just kind of glossed over there. He voiced Shigo's brother in Kim Possible.
That's so specific, I can't remember.
Dark hair bitch who look like she go.
Yeah, no,
she
I was
do.
I was trying to trigger that as Smalltown.
One of the vocal stems, I get it. Next is Drew. Drew is Anne Marie Loader, now DeLuise, as she took her husband's last name in marriage. She's 56 years young and is a Canadian actress and doesn't have the most well put together filmography. From what we could find, she hasn't appeared in any other Disney works, but her most recent work is from 2022. She's done a lot of Hallmark and Hallmark type movies in recent years, and that she just looks like the type for Hallmark movies.
I gotta get into some
and that
Hallmark
is not a
movies.
diss.
Which, by the way, I did fail to check this earlier, and I just went and checked it now. So, while she is not directly bloodline related because she married into the DeLuise family,
David?
Dom would be her father-in-law,
Dom.
and David would be her brother-in-law.
Oh, shit!
So, David DeLuise was the dad on Wizards of Waverly Place.
Okay.
So that's her brother-in-law. And then her father-in-law, you might not recognize by face, but he did a lot of voice work. Have you seen All Dogs Go to Heaven?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But Dom DeLuise is a very, I think he's a super famous person.
Very
Mhm.
prolific, yeah.
Mhm.
And one of my personal favorites. I love Dom DeLuise.
Mm-hmm.
I love David DeLuise, too. I think he's fucking great. Hella underrated talent. Like, he's not gotten as much work as, for as talented as he is.
Because his ass pics came out.
Yeah. Well, then, also, he's married, and I've heard the rumor that, people say he's on Grindr or something. And it's like, oh, maybe they swing.
Well, maybe that's where the ass pics came from.
Maybe he's a Republican.
Oh, it all adds up.
No, but he has I don't know if they still do it, but he had a podcast with the girl that I'm forgetting her real name that plays Harper in Wizards of Waverly Place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually, pretty entertaining. They're pretty funny.
Really?
They have good chemistry. And yeah, I'm just a big fan of the DeLuises.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I looked into that now so I can make note of that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Her husband's an actor too. I didn't recognize him, but he's also a DeLuise. And he's Peter DeLuise, but he looks so much like David
Pete DeLuise.
And Dom too.
Yeah, you can tell. The forehead vein. Damn. That is a gene that will not go away. Richard is next. Richard was played by Garwin Sanford. These are some
Hell of
crazy
a name.
names. Who is around 70 years old if his IMDb page is correct, because they like to make you try to fucking pay for all that extra information bullshit. And we're just, no. But his age isn't listed on Wikipedia. He's a Canadian actor whose on-screen career was mostly on television. Stargate fans may recognize him as he appeared on Stargate SG-1-1 and Stargate Atlantis as different characters. No other Disney roles from what we could find, but he did have a role in Another Cinderella Story starring Selena Gomez, which I like that one a lot too.
Which, by the way, Peter DeLuise, so I don't piss anyone off, any 21 Jump Street fans, he played literally one of the main characters on the original 21 Jump Street show.
Cool.
Which I did own on DVD growing up and used to watch. So,
really?
Yeah, I just didn't recognize him.
I love Channing Tatum, even though he's in the movie.
That's the movie.
But you mentioned 21 Jump Street, I gotta mention Channing Tatum.
I also love Channing Tatum.
Yeah, Channing Tatum's great.
He's funny as hell.
He's a great actor.
Great dad, amazing actor.
Great dancer.
He's been great dancer. He's been one of my favorite actors since I was in 6th or 7th grade.
Smalltown loves Magic Mike.
Yeah, he do.
Thinking more like Step Up.
Step Up is also so fucking fire. Step Up walked so dirty, Magic Mike could run.
So Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing crawled so the Step Up could walk.
Shout out Patrick Swayze. Last but not least, we have Ellen, and she's Gillian Fargie. Age unknown, but she's a Canadian actress and a Vancouver resident, which is where this film was actually shot. She also played a reporter in Xenon, which is a movie we've talked about already.
Correct.
Go find it and listen to it if you would like. And that was her only other Disney role from what we could find. And then we also found it noteworthy to point out that the truck driver at the beginning is actually most known for his extensive career in stunt specialties. So shout out Garvin Cross. He also performed stunts in Tron Legacy, speaking of, and also notable for Jordan, he was the stunt coordinator in Like Mike 2, Jordan's favorite movie of all time.
I don't know what kind of
Like
stunts
Mike
they had to
2?
coordinate in Like Mike 2, which Like Mike 2 literally has no relation to the first Like Mike outside of the magic shoes. There's no returning characters. The storyline is not the same. It's street ball this time. And it's like the big moment at the end is like street ball championship.
Huh.
And I actually really love the first Like Mike.
I like it too.
I think it's very endearing.
It is. It's a bad movie.
Yeah, right. But like
yeah.
in a fun way, you know, and it has a really sweet soul to it, you know, because of the relationship between, you know, I forget the main character's name, but the
Bow Wow?
Yeah, no, yes. But him and his eventual adopted dad, you know.
Morris Chestnut, is that who that plays him?
Is that who
Morris
plays him?
Chestnut?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt you.
I think he's the guy that plays on the team. Damn, what the fuck was that? The kid's name in the movie.
Life size, Like Mike.
Uh-oh.
Bow Wow's name.
Calvin Cambridge. Duh. Yes.
Duh. Fucking.
No, I knew when I heard it.
I did
it was
remember
gonna
that.
click.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It was Morris Chestnut. Yep.
Basketball.
Yeah, and then
is my
Jonathan
favorite
Lipnick
sport.
was the other kid in that. Yeah. No, that's a fun movie. Do you know Reginald Vell Johnson has a small role in that? Funny enough. Carl from Family Matters, Kaylee.
Really?
Yeah.
Is
I
he
didn't remember
is
that.
he like an officer outside of the stadium or something?
He just plays a cop in everything he's ever been in. They liked you so much in Die Hard that you're only a cop.
You're strictly cops from now on.
Do you have anything else that you wanted to... Oh, you have a few fun facts.
Oh, yeah, just a couple. So one of our things for this show is that you watch the movie ideally or have seen the movie before so you know how it's going to end. So the original ending in the script before Disney bought it had Eve becoming human and marrying Casey's father.
And this is according to the director,
Yes.
Mark Rosman.
Because he was the one that wrote the script and then Disney bought it and
Right.
they had him direct it.
Yeah, but this where I found this is he said this in interviews before.
Mm-hmm. And then this is just crazy to me because of how far we've come in 26 years. Filming for this movie began, closer, 27 actually, in October 1999 in Canada, but somehow I typed Colombia.
Oh.
Incorrect. Canada. And this movie came out in March of 2000. So that means it took them
Quick turnaround.
5 months to make this movie.
Yeah, they're just like,
they
let's make a
filmed
quick
it in
TV
like
movie.
3 weeks, which is crazy.
There wasn't much to it.
No, there's not much to it. But if you just think about what goes into making a movie now and how like this is just the first one that came to mind.
Yeah, this was made for TV. I feel like you could still knock
Correct.
out a made for TV
It's
movie
very
now.
like simplified.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Correct. But I was going to compare it to like Stranger Things, which is also just a
that's big
TV
budget.
show,
Yeah.
or Wicked, which is also very big budget.
Wasn't
but
their budget like $1 billion this
for Wicked
season?
or Stranger
Probably.
Things?
Stranger Things. Like
Oh
their
my
budget
God.
was
I would
something
not doubt
fucking
that.
unbelievable.
Well, every single episode is like a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. That's why. How many years is it? No,
I've only seen season 3.
I don't know how many years
That's
it was
so
between
random.
the
Yeah.
two. You've only seen season
Mhm.
3?
And you know what? I get it.
Yeah.
It's good.
I get the show. I get what it's about.
Yeah. Oh,
He's just saying he doesn't need to watch
thought
it.
you were
I
saying
literally
it's
won't watch
hype.
anymore because I love saying I've only watched season 3. People go like 1 through 3. It's like, no. Literally season 3, and that's it.
This
Where
is
I
how I
started,
feel
where
about
I
the Lord of the
stopped.
Rings. We watched the first 2, and I'm like, I don't need to watch the third one. I get it.
he does not like Lord of the Rings.
I don't hate it. It's anytime I'm critical of something and don't have heaps of praise to pour onto it, because I'll always throw in some praise. But if my praise doesn't outweigh my criticism, Kaylee thinks I hate it.
I didn't
matter
say
what.
hate. I
Just-
said
just say it.
no. I said you do not like them.
Okay.
And you just said that you have no interest in watching the third one.
Yeah, I don't need to know how it wraps up.
So that tells me you don't like
All
them.
right, well, we're not going to... What's the word I'm looking for? We're not going to talk about this for 15 minutes like we did
Dilly-dally.
last week.
Oh my God, yeah, we did do that. Okay, no.
Which I probably
So-
edited down.
Yeah. Everyone, my last fun fact, everyone was so proud of Tyra's performance because this was one of her first lead acting roles. And apparently some people were a little apprehensive, you could say, having a supermodel.
Do you want to know my opinion on how she did?
What? You don't want to save it for your report card?
No, I'm going to say it right now. Because the report cards aren't really about the acting. It's about the characters.
I've started kind of incorporating that in characters now. I've realized that we need to do that.
She physically is a good actor. Like, she does things very well.
Mhm.
Like, she looks natural doing the acting. Line delivery.
She's also playing a doll, though.
I know, but it still wasn't great. Like, I just didn't, it was very, like, choppy, like, blocky to me. Like, it didn't have a lot of, it didn't flow.
But if you look at it from a light of, like, I don't know if this is going to be good at all, to what she ended up giving, you're like, okay, whoa, that's actually...
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I do have some praise to give her later on in the report card. Make sure to keep listening, folks. I have a few, usually have more information in this section here, but not a whole lot today, folks. So it was not based on any pre-existing film or book, by the way. It was just an idea that originated with the writer and creator of this story, Stephanie Moore. And she collaborated with director Mark Rosman on the teleplay. Because of the whole doll to human arc, the film is now retrospectively, I should say, been called the first live action Barbie type movie by a lot of people. Even though obviously officially it wasn't ever tied to Barbie or its parent company, Mattel. But yeah, no, definitely like that's the earliest version of this kind of story. I feel like maybe there's something that came before that I'm unaware of, but
well, this was like the first one, like,
if anything,
pretty well done.
Yeah, or well known at all.
Yeah.
Oh, allegedly, I don't know if there's truth to this, but allegedly in the early drafts of the movie, the doll in question was called Star, which would make sense with the Be a Star song, but I think they also say Eve in the song, so it's not like
they do.
So maybe they had that as the main hook of it, and then they repurposed some lyrics to say Eve instead. I don't fucking know. I don't even know how true that is. I think Mark Rosman may have said that, or Rosman. But yeah. No video games, merch, theme park presents, or shockingly enough, even toys this week to talk about.
Wow.
And I know this is a simple, like, lower budget made for TV flick, but no Eve dolls seems like shocking. A strange decision.
Probably because they didn't partner with Mattel.
Well, not even that, but they could have done their own. But I guess they couldn't anticipate this doing well enough for them to sell dolls.
Right.
They're like, okay, hopefully this gets, enough
700 views.
Success to, recoup.
100%.
And that's all I got this week.
Damn.
So with that, one of
the shorter ones in a while.
Well, there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, we've been talking
4 other
about
sections.
Bigger movies.
Right. And there's a lot of info.
Yeah.
This, not so much. Well, make sure to join us when we come back here on The Disness, as we're going to be breaking down the film. We're going to be giving our report cards, and we're going to be giving our pimp of the week. All that and so much more. Hope you save room for some meat and potatoes when we come back here on The Disness. Smalltown, you got room for meat and potatoes?
I always have room for meat and potatoes.
Good.
And then Dick Vitale did what?
He told me to take all of the money I had won and put it on black.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And then it didn't hit. And then he just told me too bad. And he walked away from me.
Wow.
I know.
That's unbelievable.
That's fucked up.
I know.
He could have at least, like, he's probably pretty loaded. He could have at least given you some money.
Oh, yeah. That's the other thing he said. He's like, that would be no problem for me because I have so much money. I'm Dickie V.
That sounds exactly like something you'd say, actually.
Yeah.
Welcome back to The Disness. Sorry, you had to hear the end of Smalltown's story about how
that shit was crazy.
Dick Vitale screwed him over at the casino.
Looks like Dick's a dick.
It's a classic story. Smalltown always breaks out at the parties.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for sticking with us as we're talking about Life Size this week on the show.
and I am still Jordan Bass. As always, I'm still joined by my co-hosts. First up, her money way longer than a NASCAR race. It's Kaylee Foot.
Shit, I wish. Hey, guys.
It do be. I mean, you're good with your money.
Yeah. I'm pretty smart.
Also with us, we got the most Italian man alive, Smalltown Dalton Endicott.
Hey, I'm
Smalltown Dalton
Italian.
Tata.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, my Italian accent's just a person from New York. Every time. Hey, I'm Italian.
Hey.
What's your favorite Italian dish, Smalltown?
Fazoli breadsticks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Kaylee, what's your favorite Italian dish?
I mean, I love a classic, really well-made spaghetti with meat sauce.
Boring.
Yeah, come on. It's always tough for me to say because a lot of mine are like American Italian
Right.
dishes, and I like to think something more classic Italian. One thing that comes to mind, I don't know, maybe one of you can tell me if this is more actual Italian, but I love a good eggplant parmesan.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure.
I don't know if it's Italian. I don't know where eggplants are from.
Well, I think it's Italian. I just don't know if it's like traditional Italian.
I mean, I also love fettuccine. Does that help?
Fettuccine.
Or angel hair. Give me either the thickest or the thinnest or the medium, and I'm happy.
I mean, Google says it's a classic Italian dish.
Well, there you go.
So, I mean, we used to eat that a lot growing up. I got family from Italy, so
Mhm.
we have a lot of Italian or Italian-American dishes at a lot of our holidays. And I love me. I don't care if it's Italian-American. I love manicotti. When I
Yeah.
found out that's not actually Italian, my heart was broken.
Something stuffed
Very
with
more
cheese.
American.
Pasta stuffed with cheese. It sounds like an Americanized version. for
Yeah,
sure.
I'll take some fucking baked ziti.
Oh, but baked
Mhm.
is so good too.
Yeah, some
Or a good ass
ravioli,
lasagna.
some Chef Boyardee.
I'm a noodles guy, man.
Love
Love me
noodles.
some noodles.
I would say I
Any
love
shape,
pasta.
any size.
Just don't
I'm
like
down.
what is it? Gnocchi?
Gnocchi.
I don't like gnocchi either.
I love
small
it.
town.
You wanna
It's
know what
good.
You want to know what I compared it to? Because my mom likes to make that shit. You know what the Baby Bell, like little cheeses are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gnocchi to me is like if you took a bite of that but left the wax on.
Okay, yeah.
That's
I
literally
can see
what it
that.
is.
That's
I don't
yeah.
like it.
I wouldn't have thought to put that together. But
But
yeah,
I like every
No.
like fucking tortellini,
me too.
ravioli,
Penne.
spaghetti. I have to say it to you,
Rigatoni.
spaghetti.
Yeah.
I love. I
Elbow.
mean, and then I love fucking all of the fucking like. I'm trying to think what there's one fucking cheese.
Fromage.
Mozzarella.
Damn it! I like mozzarella cheese. Ricotta
Ricotta,
cheese.
that's what's
My mom
in
likes to say
manicotti.
ricotta cheese.
Okay.
Ricotta.
Yeah, she's not. She's a fucking.
She's a white.
She's such a white, and she'll just say, "Oh, some ricotta," and it's like, just say ricotta.
But that's like whenever people like want to roll their R's when they're saying like Mexican food. Oh, we're making burritos, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, get out!
I'm not eating that.
Yeah, yeah, I'll take a burrito.
What's it got in it? Oh, just refried beans? I'm okay.
Yeah. No salt, no pepper, no seasoning. Just refried beans.
Ugh, I can't.
No cheese.
That's one of my least favorite foods.
Bean burrito,
Refried beans.
Refried beans,
Me too.
specifically.
dirt. It
Yeah.
tastes like dirt.
Yes, I fully agree.
But aren't refried beans just mushed up black beans?
No, they're mushed up refried unless it's black beans that are fried and then refried. You have to look
I'll
that
try to
up.
look it up.
I like black
It
beans.
might,
I
it might be pinto. A lot of times they're brown. It might be pinto beans,
yeah,
but
no, that would make sense.
I mean that's what all beans to me taste like dirt.
Right.
Like, and then refried beans is literally like texture of fucking mud. Like it's just dirt.
Like how
Usually
did that become
pintos
so...
or black beans.
Okay. I didn't. So wait, say that one more time.
Usually pinto or black.
Oh, interesting.
Depends on how you make it.
You got to refry.
Frijola negra.
Yeah, exactly. Which I wouldn't just eat a bowl of black beans, but like on a Chipotle burrito bowl, pretty fire.
No, get them the
Tex-Mex
Fuck out of my face.
cuisine Refried
you don't
beans
like
are
beans.
usually prepared with pinto.
It's just crazy to me. We live in Kansas City, small town. And you don't
I
like
know.
beans?
No, I know. And that's one of the things,
Barbecue
dude.
beans are crazy.
Baked beans. They smell so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, they're literally... It's
Why
like,
can't you
God
eat
damn.
them?
The taste and the texture of beans, I do not like.
I love it. They're
It
like
tastes
long
like
peas.
fucking dirt. You said you like peas?
Love
I mean,
peas.
I also love peas.
Oh, fuck that.
It's like
Peas are
savory
great.
boba.
No, it's not like that.
Yeah, it is.
I'll be quicker to eat a fucking spoonful of beans than I would be peas.
Really?
I fucking hate
What if
peas.
it's in something
No,
like a chicken pot
will-
pie?
I'm telling you, I will literally, like a fucking 7-year-old, pick every fucking pea out. I'm not kidding.
That's actually crazy.
I hate peas so much. Like, when I get fucking fried rice and there's peas in the shit,
I'm like, hell yeah.
I am fucking furious because I have to pick through the whole fucking thing to eat the rice. It makes me so fucking mad. Also, stop putting things in rice.
Dude, I don't like the carrots in there. That's why I get that's why I just get white rice.
Yeah, but that's so boring.
No, it's not, because I don't
love
need
the
my
taste
rice.
of fried rice.
I do like the taste of fried rice. I like the little eggs they put in there.
Fuck yes.
But for me, like, the rice isn't so much like me caring about like eating it as a side. I just like dipping my chicken or whatever in it, you know?
Oh no, see, I like to eat.
You just eat it on its own. Well, yeah, then
Like
white
a
rice on its
fucking-
own. And I don't like soy sauce, so I don't put no soy sauce on my shit.
Soy
That's
sauce is
crazy to me.
okay. No, soy sauce is okay.
I like soy
You
sauce.
can, dude. It is literally the difference between a drop that ruins the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
That shit is so. I love salty shit. It's
Oh, me too.
too much.
Right.
It is too
It is
fucking much.
very salty.
Yeah, well, I mean, too much of anything is not going to be good. I don't want too much sugar. I don't want too much salt. I don't want too much spicy. Like, yeah.
But like a fried rice from like Kobe's. Get
Fire.
the fuck out of here.
Fire.
It's so goddamn good.
So good. If you don't have a Kobe steakhouse near you, I mean,
Sometimes
probably
they
have
put fucking peas and carrots
have
and shit
Japanese
and
steakhouse.
Spanish rice too. What are we doing? I don't want that. Have an option without it.
Yes, they do that at some Mexican restaurants.
God
yeah,
damn.
it's usually like the most or like the least seasoned looking rice too. Like I think that's what they're like. Oh, this will be like kind of the extra flavor is the vegetables, you know.
Ugh.
I like that rice that's like just kind of red,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
So
you know,
yeah,
like
some
it's
Spanish rice.
yeah,
Yeah.
facts. That's what there's this like very Americanized Mexican restaurant not too far from us. Has great food. For like cheap,
What is it?
like good cheap food. Taco Villa.
Oh fuck.
No
They
way.
have great cheap Americanized Mexican food.
That's
I
the
love their
most
rice.
I thought you were say like La
American
Fuente's or
Mexican
something. But
food.
No.
Taco Villa. I didn't know that place was still open.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jordan
God
loves that
damn.
place. I can barely tolerate it.
It's good.
I can remember that place when I was a little kid.
Yeah,
I'm talking
right?
like 5-6 years old.
Oh yeah.
Seeing that girl on the sign, like
Mhm.
that's
It's only down to
nuts.
one location.
I
I'm
just
pretty sure.
love-
I remember the
authentic.
one. I remember the one that was in front of Tanner's.
Yeah.
Tanner's isn't fucking there anymore either.
Nope.
Old.
But Taco Villa. So the place I'm talking about got that rice. Basically, is what I'm
They
talking
do
about.
have
Got that
good
rice.
rice.
Got that rice.
Yeah.
No peas or carrots.
Speaking of no peas or carrots, there were no peas or carrots featured in this movie. That's a transition.
Certainly was.
We're talking about life size. Let's get right into it. So we're introduced to Eve, sort of, via commercial right off the bat. Some might say you can brush her hair and undress her everywhere. Some might say that. But can she go party is the real question.
Ha ha ha. Yeah.
A group of girls are looking in a store window and one remarks how she doesn't want no doll. No. She wants something with microchips, a sentence that has never been uttered by a real child.
No. What the
She said,
fuck?
I want
does that
something
even
with
mean?
microchips.
Hello.
Who's
She wants
saying
the
that?
Nokia 3210.
It's great. I feel like it was especially a problem because tech was like just coming, like a lot of tech, like all at once was coming onto the scene
That's what it. Yeah.
around the turn of the
Yeah.
century.
Yeah.
So people, when I look back at these older cheesy movies, the tech slang or like language in it, they have no idea what the fuck they're writing. They're just like something they heard before
Mm-hmm.
that they're like, oh, this is technology, you know, and let's plug this in.
Yeah.
Um,
You're not wrong.
So I noticed that a lot with these older movies, or not maybe, you know what I'm saying,
Or they
around the
They
turn
could have
of-
never imagined how it's evolved now.
Yes. Well, yeah, and they just didn't know back then anything about it.
Yeah.
It was new. The store owner is like, damn, all kids want is technology now. That's crazy, because when this film came out, toys were still pretty hot. And I don't really
Yeah.
feel like tech started taking over until like later in the 2000s or like even early 2010s, like big time. Like,
Yeah, when smartphones and tablets were introduced.
right. I just remember, like, for me growing up, yeah, I mean, I wanted a PS2 one year. So I guess there's that. But shit, man, I was asking for like Hulk gloves and fucking Bob the Builder toys. And
I wanted Littlest Pet Shops and Squinkies and Barbies.
Yeah, and then like Ninja Turtles action figure. I don't know, like
and Bratz dolls. I loved my Bratz dolls.
that's what I remember asking for mostly growing up is toys. What about you, Smalltown?
I don't really remember. Like, I was super into like sports and shit. Like, not even like that I was a fucking athlete necessarily, but like I liked jerseys. I liked like skateboarding. I was into skateboarding when I was young too. And like one that sticks out to me so much. So I don't know if you ever skateboarded, but like
No, too scared.
there's
Don't want to get hurt.
they used to call them, it's a Walmart board is what they would call them. And those were like the skateboards that had like fucking Yu-Gi-Oh on the bottom of the deck.
Okay,
And
hell
like,
yeah.
so they were just cheap bullshit. They didn't
Hey.
have like any concave to them and shit.
Mhm.
And I remember I asked my grandma, I said, I want a skateboard, but I don't want a Walmart board. So Christmas comes around and she gives me my gift. And it's got like fucking cartoon characters on the bottom of it.
Oh no.
And I told
Great
her, I'm
start.
like, I didn't want a Walmart board. She's like, well, I found it at Kmart. I was like,
It's a Kmart board.
it's like, dog, that's so much worse than a Walmart board. I remember that so fucking vividly, just being like, oh yeah, you're an old person. You wouldn't understand what
Yeah,
that
they
is.
said no Walmart, no Kmart, no department store.
Yeah, I want a fucking birdhouse board or a
Yeah.
fucking girl board or
Damn.
Youch.
no girl. It's a
You
skate
tried
brand.
though.
Girls. I thought you guys were like, oh, like I said a girl board.
No.
I thought you guys were like, ouch. Like that's what
Oh
I thought.
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no, no,
no, it's a brand. It's
Right.
Girl
That was
is
for
a
grandma.
skate brand.
No, girls can't skate.
Yeah.
Hey.
No shit.
I tried.
No, I'm kidding.
I had that Walmart board.
You tried.
My sister's Bree actually learned some tricks.
Really?
Yeah.
I could do the what is it? Where you kick it up?
I don't kickflip.
No, not a
Fucking
full ass
An
kickflip.
ollie.
I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
I had a Walmart board,
too.
Smalltown. What did you want from me? That was all you can do on those shits. Anytime you tried to go any sort of speed, it would not happen unless you got
Nah,
new
they're
balls and
terrible
bearings.
Fucking yeah, the bearings were terrible. The trucks were fucking terrible. Yeah, it was all bad.
Speaking of sports, we're at a football game. Casey's arguing with her teammate, and Casey gets a talking to by her coach, but not the boy. Why is it
No.
in the history of child disputes, only one child gets a talking to? And it's always like the one that didn't instigate to, I feel like. But I don't know. They
True.
were kind of bickering with each other. I don't know. I can't remember.
I thought
who's-
she
I think
got-
she may have
she charged
instigated.
him
She was a
little bit.
shithead.
No,
'cause
she was.
he dropped the ball, but also job's to catch the ball.
Yeah.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it twice in this
It's
movie.
true.
Looking a lot like Travis Kelce.
And his last name is Wiener, so like that's easy bait. Oh, that pissed Smalltown off, Kaylee.
No. I'm not mad at you, Kaylee.
Yeah.
He's mad at the Chiefs.
He's mad at me for speaking truth.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Smalltown? They came back and they won the Super Bowl.
I bet they fucking did.
No, the Saints actually came back and won the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, undefeated, straight through.
That's impossible now. Oh, that's funny. No, it happened. I'm going to speak it into existence.
Yeah, it's gonna
Thanks,
happen.
Jordan.
Casey's dad at his office has the sudden and very natural, by the way, realization that he missed Casey's game. It's so funny. He's like, we shoots him. His first line is, I missed Casey's game or whatever.
That was probably exactly what he said.
His coworkers are like, who cares? I'm sure she knows you love her, because they clearly know kids very well. They remark how Ben is working too hard, so his coworker, who's definitely feeling him, invites him and Casey over for dinner tomorrow, which Ben denies because they're celebrating Casey's birthday tomorrow night. His other coworkers all like, bro, she's trying to fuck. And Ben, he's not quite ready to move on from his deceased wife yet. That's what he says.
Yep. Other coworker is Richie.
Now here's where things get fucking insane. Just all of a sudden, just right away. Casey's on her computer trying to look up how to perform a resurrection of her dead mom. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Little nutso.
I was like, damn.
Of all the ways they could have thought to bring the doll to life, that's one of the most batshit insane.
Yeah. It was so heavy.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
So we can show fucking dark magic. We can't show her trying to pee.
That's what I'm saying.
No, so
Exactly what
I think I wrote this later on, but I'm just going to go ahead and say now. I was actually shocked that my mom let us watch this movie, considering how Christian our household and family was and is always.
Well, she
been.
probably didn't watch it beforehand.
It's
Guaranteed.
Yeah, that's my mom was never that strict on stuff. My grandma would not have been okay with that. 'Cause this is like they would say this is some satanic
If this
shit.
was one of the movies she took you guys to see, she would make you leave.
Yeah, well, it was on TV, so thankfully.
I know. That's why I said if.
Right. Ben comes home. He apologizes for missing the game, but Casey said he's wore out apologies a long time ago.
Roast.
They have a championship game coming up. He promises to be there. She doesn't really believe him. And then he tries to explain how making partner is a big deal for him. Casey says she gets it because she ain't a little kid anymore, which, I mean, like, you are, but I get it.
Bad dad moment.
Yeah, and then he proposes that they spend the whole day together for her birthday. And Casey asks if everything happens for a reason because they're, they touch on the deceased mom a lot.
Yeah.
In this film. That's a big part of it. It's not just like a blown off little thing, get it out of the way. Like, that's a big thing here.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben responds, sometimes things just happen. Real as fuck, man. The same group of girls from earlier are out roaming the streets again when they see Casey. One of the girls is like, geez, can't you just get over her dead mom already? Which, that's just fucking insane. What a crazy thing to say. I know you're a kid, but like, holy shit. Another girl runs up. She's the nicer girl to Casey to invite her to the mall. Casey says, no, there's more to life than just shopping. So Casey follows that up by going book shopping. You really showed them.
Hey, a bookstore is pretty good.
No, I know.
Versus
buying
a mall.
books is better than just going to look at clothes and buy clothes all the time.
Yeah.
Which don't get me wrong, I'm a big fashion guy, but I'd rather go book shopping.
Books are more important.
Yeah. Yeah, you could argue that for sure.
Yeah.
She comes across the Book of the Dead, costs $150. She only has $63, so she just leaves that in an IOU for the rest of the money. And the book owner's like, I ain't never getting that.
Hey, I respect her for even doing that.
Yeah, right? That's real as fuck. She could have just stolen
It was
it.
real damn easy for her to just steal that book, so she didn't have to leave anything.
Back at home, she begins the resurrection process. But first, birthday cake. Ben explains to Casey at the table how resurrection isn't real. He doesn't want her to talk about it. Casey's like, you never want to talk about mom. Like, okay, whoa. He's just saying let's not talk about supernatural ritualistic shit.
Fair.
Then they
Great,
reminisce
valid
on
point.
some good memories because he found the ticket stub to the time they went to the Super Bowl with mom. The bell rings. It's his coworker, Drew. She's bothering him on his daughter's special night with work shit. Come on, Drew. She did at least ring a present, though.
Yeah, but she knew that they were
fuck
planning
her.
this night.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Fuck her for that.
Yeah, right? That's not cool.
Yeah.
Just barging in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Just happened to have a present with you. Oh,
yeah, she knew she was going to come over there.
No, piece of shit.
It's an Eve doll, too, so it's not even something she wanted.
Yeah.
And, also, like, it's even more fuck Drew here in a second. Casey almost calls it a piece of shit.
Yeah.
By the way.
Dad cuts her off.
Art. Piece of art.
That was cute. That was a fun moment.
That's one thing I would not have caught as a child. Casey's like, oh yeah, thanks, Drew. I'll put it somewhere real special as she goes off to continue performing the resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
Then Drew comes up to say goodnight, knocks some shit over, brushes Eve's hair with Casey's dead mom's hairbrush.
This whole
puts
part,
Eve up on a stand and dips.
That whole part kind of bothered me really bad. Like, just for me personally, Drew's acting or like however she was directed to act and at this point felt very awkward and weird and obsessive.
I mean, it kind of was supposed to be awkward, but Yeah.
But
It was too
even
much.
just like grabbing the first random hairbrush you see and brushing the doll's
Yeah.
hair and setting it up, and
Why'd
I
she
don't
even
know.
come in the room to begin with?
Yeah,
Oh, you
and
got
start
some nice
immediately trying to
trophies.
grab trophies off this shelf.
She's going to bed.
Yeah.
Second night.
No, that was
Reading a-
just
she's
that
reading
whole
a
part.
book.
I was like, I don't know about this.
She's reading Gulliver's Travels, by the way.
I can't believe you noticed that.
I did notice that. It took me 3 hours to watch this movie. I noticed a lot of things. I had to pause this shit a lot
You would.
to get my rundown.
You always notice everything.
Back to the ritual, and I'm realizing now, oh yeah, this is where I said that I'm surprised that we were allowed to watch this. Christian Alton.
This is a fucking pentagram? Is that why?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And as Casey recites the phrase, the Eve doll begins to glow. And all of a sudden, she's just waking up the next morning. Eve's in her bed next to her. So naturally, she threatens to beat Eve with a baseball bat.
Respect.
I would too.
Good instincts.
Anyone that I don't know that's in my bed, even if I know, if Smalltown was just in my bed instead of Kaylee one morning when I woke up, I'd probably grab a baseball bat.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
We got to do that on
That'd be
April Fool's Day.
that'd be a great April Fool's Day prank.
Yeah.
That would be funny as fuck.
I'd like show him how I cuddle up to you in the morning and
Oh
everything.
my god. Okay, I don't know if we have to go that far.
Because Jordan and I sleep hot. So we sleep basically on other sides of the bed, divided by the cats, who always end up in between us or mixed between our legs or something. And in the morning when I wake up, I usually like cuddle up to Jordan.
I
That'd
guess
be
it wouldn't
so
be the first
funny.
time, Small Town.
Yeah. What?
He was
I
probably
don't
blackout
know.
drunk
What if
again.
fucking... I don't know about Jordan, dude, but sometimes you'd be like waking up like in a mood, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of mood. And that would be tough if Jordan didn't know it was me. It was like in a mood. And he was like trying to like kiss me. And like, all right, bro, this fucking joke
grabs
is
your
over.
hand.
Yeah. Fucking touch it.
Your hand's already on it.
Oh my god. That's
Dude, dead
fucking
ass.
hilarious.
Just because I'm probably stronger than you, your hand's touching mine. You grab my hand, try to put it on you, and I would be like, I would just pull my arm back over this way.
You
Just
said,
put
no,
it
I'm
on.
the alpha.
Like, how about that?
It's so funny because initially I thought you were saying like in a mood, like a bad mood.
No.
Which,
I
that
was,
too.
I was trying not
Honestly,
to.
that's the two ways I wake up.
Yeah,
Either
pissed
horny or
off or
mad.
horny.
Yeah.
I can attest.
I don't think I've ever woke up just normal, happy. I'm either pissed or horny.
Yeah.
Every morning. Because I'm not a morning person. I'm a night person. I
Yeah.
don't like getting up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I did though, because I like the aesthetic of getting up in the morning.
And just being
Going
able to
up,
be
making-
productive that early in the day
That
and making
too.
use of all your time.
But just the idea of like making some coffee, maybe scrambling some eggs or frying up some bacon and
dude,
getting some
yeah.
potatoes going, and then just going out on the fucking patio and like watching the sunrise or something. Like that sounds fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't do it.
No, our bodies
love my
will
late
not let
nights.
us.
Here's my, and that's why I can't do it, because I'm not going to bed at fucking 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
I'm
Late
not-
nights are the best.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up, and so if I decide to wake up at 5:30 one morning and just like really take my time and like enjoy myself in the morning before I go to work,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay up till 11 or 12 probably anyway that night,
Right.
and then just be
100%.
butt ass tired
Yeah.
when I wake up the next day.
I don't want to make nothing.
No, I want to get up at the last second.
No, facts. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think I could run a pot of coffee. I need to get. I really want to get an espresso machine because that's all I be drinking now is just espresso.
Yeah, it's the best.
And I
We
probably
have
spend
one.
way too much money.
We have
compared to
an
what I
we have
do
a
with-
Nespresso
Yeah.
machine. Those fucking pods are like fucking $40.
Does it have a what is it called, like a milk frother or anything like that on it?
I don't know. It might. I have no idea. I always just drink that shit black.
Right.
So
I just like adding like a little bit of steamed milk to mine. I don't need a lot, just a little bit, you
Mhm.
know, just to tame it a little bit because I do love the taste of just espresso, but like in terms of just being able to down it so it gets right to my body, which is why I just drink
Yeah.
espresso now. I like having a little bit of steamed milk with it because I think that I've told you that it's a cortado is what I've been drinking, which is like 2 shots of espresso, I think, maybe 3. I think probably 2.
I think it's
And then
4.
just a little bit of steamed milk. It could depend on who makes it. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's different amounts, but just a little bit of steamed milk.
That's a core. That sounds like 4 to me.
Yeah.
Quartet,
Cortado.
quad shot.
They're very small cups. They come in the teensiest tiny like 8-ounce cups. It's funny.
Mm.
They're like, I don't know, just walking out of there at me like with my cute little coffee cup is hilarious. Casey now has the realization that since she only had one shot at it, the resurrection, that's it. And she's stuck with a living version of a doll she didn't want instead of her mom. She says, why do I feel like I'm in a bad horror movie? And low key, this could definitely work as the plot of a bad horror movie with like a few alterations to the plot.
Yeah.
Like she could just, they could make it to where the doll woman becomes like super obsessed with the dad, you know? And like, she's always wanted a family and now she's a human and she's going to make it happen. Like you could do some bad horror movie.
See, I was thinking more Chucky.
I wouldn't watch it, but unless I heard that it was a very entertaining bad movie,
right?
Maybe I would. She starts murdering people.
Yeah, she just comes to life and is just evil.
Yeah, I mean that could work too.
Mm-hmm.
Bad either way. Eve is stunned to be in human form as Casey tries to figure out how to reverse this shit, but that requires her to purchase Volume 2, which she does not have. And we find out, too, that the bookstore doesn't even have it, so she can't figure out how to get her hands on it. Ben comes to the door to ask if she needs anything from the store, and Eve just keeps blurting shit out. She wants a damn banana split, and I do too, damn it. Casey tells Eve she's going to change her back to plastic, and they head back to the bookstore as Eve looks at everything with so much wonder, and she's experiencing like senses like smell for the first time.
Yes.
Ben's back home, but Casey isn't, and he discovers the Book of the Dead, but she seems to realize that she basically stole it. So he goes out to return the book. Casey can't go back in the store, though, when they get there, so she sends Eve in there to get it. Great idea. Eve asks if this random book is Volume 2, to which the book owner replies that he never got that one, but he had Volume 1 up until yesterday when a girl stole it. He's like, oh shit, you mean my homie? She's right out here. And the book owner starts chasing Casey and demanding someone call the police because, yeah, bro, this is a real urgent matter that definitely needs police involvement. Ben's driving around town to find Casey, and he sees her nearly get hit by a truck that apparently just discovered brakes because it takes him about 3 to 5 business days to slam on them.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like, I know trucks take a little bit longer, but dude had at least 200 feet.
Eve steps out on the road with her hand out, too, because she's like, oh, I have law enforcement experience. Ben rushes the scene, tells Casey that he was out returning the book. He thanks Eve for saving her and somehow just doesn't think anything is strange about this woman that looks exactly like the doll Casey just got and has the same name as her. Like, I don't know. You wouldn't necessarily think like this is a doll come to life, but like, oh, that's a little strange, you know? Anything?
Yeah.
Her name is Eve too. She just got the doll last night. Hasn't even been that long, Ben.
Fresh on the mind, bro.
But also, like, Ben's like, she's hot.
Yeah, that's the problem. She's so hot. All these stupid one brain cell men.
And not to mention, she's smitten with Ben.
Mm-hmm.
And then Casey faints. Back at home, Casey comes to. She automatically assumes everything that just happened was a nightmare until Eve comes in the room. She freaks out. Ben offers to drive Eve somewhere, so she suggests they go to the mall. So they're just like, yeah, we're going to go to the mall together. Like, I feel like that's the only way this could have continued because, like, I feel like normally it'd just be like, drop her off. You're going to be able to get a ride, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, no, we're going shopping with you. As they walk around the mall, Eve is stunned, and Ben makes a forced remark about how sometimes it's hard to tell what's real and what's plastic.
Yeah.
No, that's not natural. To which Eve responds by saying that where she comes from, everything is plastic. Ben offers to loan her some money until her things arrive and offers to let her stay at the guest house too, which Casey is fully against because that used to be Mom's office, right?
Yeah. That's pretty crazy to offer all that just because somebody stepped in front of a truck for your child. Like, I get it. You say thank you. Hot. You offer them some money. That's true.
It's probably the first, like, hot girl to flirt with him in years.
He's trying to get that
dick
wet after that conversation with Ricky.
Yeah. With Ricky.
Richie.
Close enough. I also love when Eve approaches that woman in the store to tell her the classic Eve phrase of, you should love animals, not wear them. It's fun. Just that woman's reaction was funny to me. You get a classic trying on clothes montage, literally like the classic montage that you've seen done to death. Eve buys a shit ton of clothes. Poor Ben ain't ever getting that money back.
No.
They're at an Italian restaurant now, and Ben asks Eve more questions about where she comes from and what she does. Eve explains how she strives to portray a positive image of womanhood for girls everywhere. Ben's like, my wife believed that. Bro, Ben is ready to risk it all for this living doll. Casey wants Eve to stay away from her pops, though. Casey goes to confess the truth to Ben because she's like, I'm done with this shit. But Ben just ain't buying it. Casey's like, you don't think it's odd that she has the same name as the doll? He's like, a lot of women have that name. Bullshit. I ain't ever met a woman named Eve. That's on my mama. Have you ever met a woman named Eve? Either of you?
Yes.
Yeah?
I went to school with one and I still have her on Snapchat.
Okay. So you said no?
No.
That's 2-1.
What?
That girl's not real. Sorry.
Yeah.
2-1. We voted. This podcast majority rules, and you fucking know that.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Admit it, you lied.
Sorry, Eve, you don't exist.
Yep. Facts. It was a Mandela effect, Kaylee.
Yeah.
Ben takes Eve to work with him to be his secretary because she mentioned earlier that she has secretary experience.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as she gets to the computer, she deletes everything, which I thought was going to lead to some shit. But then Richard steps in to save the day and then also flirt with Eve. Hardcore.
Immediately.
Richard asks Ben if it'd be chill if he asked Eve out, and Ben gives him the go ahead because he's like, yeah, we're not together. And then Drew pops in while Eve gives Ben a massage, and Drew's like, oh God, do I need to leave? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Drew swears she looks familiar.
Hey, also, I just want to say this. Tyra Banks has like sex eyes. Like everything she does in this, like it feels like she's being like a seductress, like
Yes.
legitimately, even though it's like all innocent and she doesn't know what she's doing.
Especially
Her
when she's talking
eyes.
to the men.
Yes. It's like, oh shit. Yeah, you trying
Well, she just got that in her
Yeah.
from being a supermodel.
to get
I feel
porked.
like. But I mean, with her too, it was also like her character was like always looking with like such like wonder and like
Yeah.
you know, so she just had her eyes like, oh, and then she's always smiling too.
Even the way, like when she was giving him a massage and then she like slammed his head down.
Oh yeah,
It's like, yo, dude.
Yeah, that was crazy.
sometimes like they should cast me as Ben.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me go back to 2000 and be Ben.
That's what you do with a time machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just go try out for the role of Ben. And then Drew swears she looks familiar. Did y'all also notice how Drew gave Eve the up and down, jealous and judgy eyes kind of deal?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She like gave her the elevator eyes, but like in like a not like a. checking
Everybody
her
was
out,
giving
like,
her the elevator eyes, I
she was like,
swear,
"What the fuck?"
including Ben.
With Ben absent now, Eve is struggling her ass off and fucking shit up. Ellen calls her a cab. Ellen's one of the women that works at the office.
Mm-hmm.
And Eve expresses how where she comes from, she's the best secretary. Ellen is actually really gentle here and sweet to her. Like after like getting so pissed off, like she actually like sits down. She's like, "Oh, honey, you know."
Mm-hmm.
She explains how we can't all be great at everything, and we each have our own talents. She says if she looked half as good as Eve does, she might be able to get this guy at the office's attention. And Eve perks up because that means it's makeover time. And shit, Eve did her right for real.
She did.
Got her hair done, makeup done. I don't know if she got her nails done. At the toy store, Casey discovers that each doll is numbered on their foot to prove they're a genuine Eve doll. So now she wants to show the bottom of Eve's foot to her pops to prove that she's a living doll.
Yeah.
But Eve said, no, I'm going to a party. So I guess Casey's just like, whatever then. They're doing everything they can to intentionally prolong this reveal. The entire like, okay, dude,
Real hard.
I know that a parent would be like, come on, dude, that's not a living doll. All she had to do was bring him the box.
Mm-hmm.
Eve, look at the doll's face. Like,
Mhm.
Sunnyvale. Like, and that would at least prove to him that this is a crazy lady who thinks she's the doll or something.
Get out
you
of
know?
my fucking guest house.
Yes, like not maybe go to the what's actually happening here, but at least think she's insane or something.
Or he'd be like, but she's sexy. And accept all of that.
Crazy line. Well, Casey does also realize that her days are numbered, like she said, because when she can get her hands on. So
Mhm.
she needs volume 2, right, to complete
Yes.
the deal. Yeah. At the party, Eve is confusing Richard, stuffing her face with appetizers, and freaking people out, which are 3 of my personal favorite things to do at parties.
Yeah, that was how you fell in love with me.
Yeah, I freaked out Richard. I ate a bunch of appetizers, freaked people out.
Yeah, you did
Fell
that,
in
and then
love
you
with you?
fell in love with me.
Yeah.
And I was just standing there.
Yep. Ben and Drew pull up to shoot the shit. Eve wants to dance with Ben, where she discovers she doesn't for real know how to dance. So Ben teaches her, and they steal the show on the dance floor. Meanwhile, Drew is mad jealous. I also love when Richard's like, yeah, she's something, those Indonesians. That was funny as shit. Because she said, like,
She was
from Indonesia, packaged
made in Indonesia,
in America, or where'd she say she was packaged?
somewhere like that.
Yeah. Also, most of the party after like the big dance that they did is just staring at Ben and Eve.
Mhm.
And did you notice that? Like all the background extras were just staring at them. Like go dance for your fucking selves.
They were like
weirdos.
staring at her the whole time. Even in
Yeah.
the office, like there was always those 2 in the background that were just staring at her.
Right. Richard steps in to tell Eve, Richard steps in, they go off to the side, and he tells Eve, if you were staying at my place, I'd never let you out. Okay, Richie, my man, you got to
Wild.
chill. And chill he does, thanks to Eve, as he proposes that they get the heck up out of here. So Eve emulates what she saw on TV the other day and slaps him, which was funny. Richie asks what that was for, and Eve says she thought she was supposed to do that since he was being forward. And he actually takes that as a reality check instead of like getting like pissed off or anything. And they share a
Yeah.
nice moment where Eve compliments him and says he doesn't have to try so hard. It was actually a really good moment of self-reflection.
He was
for
really
Richard.
humbled.
Yeah. And
But he, like,
actually
took it all
took
in.
it. Yes. Oh, it was a good moment. The band then announces they're taking requests, so Eve requests they play her commercial jingle. They don't know it, but says if she sings, they'll follow, and somehow they follow it perfectly.
Perfectly.
Eve performs the whole song and dances with the judge. Fucking Richard says his briefs will never be the same again. I fucking cackled. Did you catch that line, Smalltown?
Yeah, it's like double entendre.
Yeah, exactly. But like
Yeah.
that's another
Yes.
thing that's like there was some good like adult humor in here that you would never catch as a child.
Yeah.
Also, Drew somehow isn't putting anything together here. What? Oh yeah. Also, Drew still like she's singing the commercial jingle. How is
Oh,
Drew
yeah.
not putting anything together?
I was literally wondering this.
Drew bought Casey the doll.
The second she saw her, she started recognizing her.
Yeah.
And she
But
collects dolls
now,
too. She said
now
that.
it's like, okay, her name's Eve, and she's singing the song of the commercial.
Mm-hmm.
How fucking stupid are you, Drew? What the fuck? Eve got the whole place bumping, though, while Richie just kind of chills on the sidelines. He's actually, like, not even, like, mad about any of it until he's like, oh, man, I'm kind of alone. But then, like, it doesn't even last for but a second.
Right.
When he notices Ellen. She's all dolled up, no pun intended. Tells her she looks beautiful. Initially, I thought he said, this isn't a lie or anything. You look beautiful tonight. But he said, this isn't a line. And that makes it 100 times better. Because I thought he was like, you're usually ugly, but wow, you're beautiful. He asked her to dance, and she's more than willing, as apparently old Richie was who she was referring to earlier.
Yeah.
And she said, there's someone at
I
the
was like, oh
office."
shit, okay.
Ben and Eve arrive home, and they about to kiss until Casey runs out with tears in her eyes. She's fucking pissed at Dad. She tells him she
Mhm.
hates him. That's fucking rough, Ben. No parent wants to hear that. I mean, even like you can, I'm sure as a parent, rationalize that when your kid said something mean to you, they didn't truly mean it,
Mm-hmm.
or they didn't understand like that you were doing something out of like you have to as a parent type shit. I'm sure Smalltown understands that better than I would, but still, that's gotta fucking hurt to hear.
Yeah.
The next day at practice, Casey gets benched for calling fucking weenie a weenie head again. While on the bench, Eve pulls up to figure out what she was crying about, and she actually finds out what crying is, and she's wondering why Casey was so sad. Eve admits that maybe she doesn't know everything about being a human, but what she does know is what happened to Casey wasn't fair with her mom and everything. She tells Casey to meet her back at the house because she has the perfect thing for a time like this. Back at the office, Drew feels like Ben is ready to nail the deposition. Ben's like, bet. Now, why are you still in my office? She starts reading him Eve's employment application. Ben doesn't think much about it, though. He's like really brushing it off, which is weird. But Drew thinks that there's something strange about her. She says maybe it's just her jealousy, and Ben says it's nice to know she's jealous, which is portrayed as like a smooth thing for him to have said. What do you guys think?
No.
I don't know. The way it was done, like, if he would have, like, oh, it's nice to know you're jealous, and then the conversation kind of went on.
Sure, but that was,
But,
she's
like,
just
that's like the, it's good to know you're jealous.
That's the
And
close.
that's like,
Smile at
whoa,
each other.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it just made it permanently awkward.
That was my plan all along. That's like what it felt like.
But also, they never really give that any sense of finality. That whole story.
What do you mean? Between them?
They don't really like get together by the end of it.
I mean, they kind of
They
are.
meet up. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess it's kind of implied that they're
Yeah.
gonna, I don't think it was implied that they were dating though at the end.
No, maybe not.
Not really.
Back at the crib, Eve started a kitchen fire, and they both ended up covered in fire retardant. Eve throws a fit about how she couldn't do anything right, and she just wants her fun and splash hot tub. And Casey finds this all quite amusing now at this point, and they start having a bonding moment, laughing at themselves. It's actually pretty sweet. As they clean themselves up, Eve explains that she hasn't been able to help that many girls because not as many girls are buying her doll. Casey tells her why it's not working out, basically how perfection is overrated. And her mom always said it's not always about being the best, it's about trying your best. That actually gets through to Eve. Ben gets home to see the girls bonding, says it looks like Casey is starting to like Eve. Eve tells him how she went to Casey's practice today and now has been self-reflecting on how much he's missing out on these pivotal moments in Casey's life. It's cool. Like, it's cool how like Eve's going around and like touching everyone's lives up. Like, she doesn't just do it with Casey. She does it with like almost every main character here. Ben promises he'll be at the game, but Casey isn't buying it. She then receives an email that volume 2 of the Book of the Dead has arrived at the bookstore. Meanwhile, Eve sees a news report on TV that her doll may be getting discontinued. Casey pops in to tell Eve how at sunset tonight this will become permanent and she can't send her back now because she's part of the family. And then dips out before Eve can explain anything because she's got to get to the game. Oh, this movie and its heavily manufactured inconveniences.
Yeah.
We're at the championship game now. And Casey is getting pretty upset because her dad still hasn't arrived. That's because his meeting is running late. So Ben says, fuck this meeting. I'm out. It's actually handled a lot more realistically than that, but I digress. I actually like this whole part. This part came across pretty realistically, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like Ben saying, fuck this job. I don't want it. I don't want to be a big time lawyer anymore. Like, he actually, like, the thing he said to his boss or higher up or whatever.
The partner, yeah. I assume he was a partner.
I don't know. It came across very real to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that could happen in real life. That exact way, basically. Ben arrives at the game and immediately distracts Casey and gets her sacked, which pisses her off. Nice going, Ben. Meanwhile, Eve walks to the bookstore and freaks out the toy store lady in the process because the toy store lady's like, wait. How's the toy store lady putting it together faster than Ben and Drew?
Yeah. I imagine it's just because she sees their faces like every single day, but I don't know. Maybe she's a psycho.
She's also holding one in her hand at the same time.
Right.
Wait, you guys are both black?
There's no other black people that live in that town. I don't know. Is there even any other? I don't remember seeing any other black characters now, even extras. Now that I think about
the coach.
They're real?
That's fucking funny. Well, Eve goes to try to say goodbye to Ben at the game, but Ben's like, I can't hear you. Tell me at the end because we got to keep this, prolonged.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's 14-10 with 12 seconds remaining, and it all comes down to this drive. Casey makes the pass, but number 85 gets tackled just short of the end zone. Notre Dame wins it in heartbreaking fashion. After the game, Ben tells Casey that was the best pass he's ever seen, and she runs to embrace him in a very tender moment where they talk about mom. This actually made me tear up.
Yeah.
Just Ben and Casey hugging alone in the middle of the football field. Like, damn, this was a slam dunk moment.
It had me choked up.
They really nailed it here. The icing on the cake was them even resolving Casey's rivalry with her teammate Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I love that they even wrapped that up. And I know I'm just a big softie, but this whole part just warmed the cockles of my heart.
The cockles?
The cockles.
Okay, period.
Got them cockles nice and warm. Smalltown knows about warm cockles.
I love warm cockles.
Gonna isolate just that. That's gonna be my new text tone whenever you text me.
I love warm cockles.
Yeah. And then Eve's looking on. She experiences tears for the first time. And when Casey asks where she is post-game, turns out she's already gone, which she's on her way to the toy factory. She arrives there. She gets in there. She begins performing the spell. Ben and Casey arrive, and Ben's slow ass starts finally putting things together despite his daughter literally telling him the truth already.
Yeah.
He's like looking at all the signs like, wait a second.
Oh my God, they're telling the truth.
They find Eve, tells her the spell is... She tells them that the spell is complete and she doesn't have much time. And Ben finally learns that this is all for real. But, like, is weirdly accepting of all of it.
Like, super fast.
I almost fucked a doll.
But I know that like, they had him, like, this was a hard thing. Like, he almost shouldn't have been there. Because they had him discover it, but also have to suppress the shock of that discovering because you didn't want to ruin this emotional moment.
Mhm.
Because if it's like Casey crying because she's about to get turned back into a doll and them saying their goodbyes, and then Ben's over here in the corner like, what the fuck is going on? You know, like that.
Quit your fucking crying. Tell me what the fuck is going on.
What is this fucking witchcraft?
This isn't fucking real.
Have I been drugged? What's happening?
Did I almost fuck a doll?
That would be a great alternate in there.
Facts. Everybody just starts panicking.
Well, E tells Casey that this is where she belongs. She thanks them and tells Casey she knows now at least she's helped one little girl. She says if she doesn't leave, then there will be no more Eve dolls. And yeah, Ben just having to weirdly accept it just took me out of this a bit. I was really like in this shit. You know, after the football scene, like that really got me. And I was like, okay, I'm fucking with this. Like, I mean, I was liking the whole movie for the most part, but like that's when I was like, okay, they're nailing this, you know. And then this was like, I don't know, like the tears that were welling up initially because Lindsay Lohan's fake crying was really damn good.
Yeah.
Immediately went right back up in my eyeballs whenever I just saw Ben's fucking dumbass standing over there like, what? You know, but not saying a fucking thing. Eve transforms back into the doll right in front of their eyes, and Ben says they're going to put her somewhere real special. Okay, Ben. I don't know. I don't think I know and want to know where that is.
Yeah. I'm scared, Ben.
A while later, they're strolling past the toy store, and we find out that Eve dolls are just flying off the shelves now somehow. Casey catches up with her old friends. By the way, the girl who earlier said that she just needs to get over her dead mom does not smile and does not greet her. I don't know if you noticed that.
Fake ass bitch. Yes, I did.
And then Drew pulls up. It's revealed that Ben did actually end up making partner. So yay, Ben.
Woo.
And him and Drew go out for a bite. I guess they ended up rebranding the doll to fit more along the lines of what Casey was explaining to Eve earlier. I don't know what the hell happened here, though. Like, how did Eve influence this?
They don't. Like the
Where'd
doll
she go? They didn't even
sales?
show like the special place. Like,
She's just a doll again? And all of a sudden she's a sentient doll? Like it's not.
but like, no, but like, how did she pass on that idea?
I don't know.
That's where I'm like, I feel like the movie would have made a lot more sense if it's like she decides she needs to dedicate her life to helping bring the Eve doll back as a human.
Mm-hmm.
If she gets hired or something by the toy company and like has to move away or something to like the other headquarters or some shit, I feel like that makes a lot more sense than she gets turned back into a doll and somehow this all happens.
I don't know.
I don't really understand how she would have influenced that as a doll. Because they changed her outfit. Where did she go? Did they leave her at the toy factory? Like, I'm so confused. Did they take her home?
Yeah.
So they took her somewhere special.
I think they did because
Then how does her turning back into a doll cause any of this?
Because I guess Eve is Eve. All of the Eves are Eve.
Yeah.
She is one being.
Mhm.
But how did the dolls can't decide, okay, this is what clothes I'm going to wear now, and this is how you're going to portray me? Like, humans had to come up with that branding.
Yeah,
I
but if
don't
you
know.
notice, if you paid attention to like the other dolls in her land, they were wearing some very similar outfits, and like the dolls that were in the windows displays and
I
everything.
get that. Humans had to make those clothes.
Yeah.
So humans had to come up with that idea. How did
Yeah.
it get passed on to them? I don't know. This just doesn't make sense to me. I know I'm thinking about it way too hard, but that's what we do on the Disney.
True.
Gotta think about it way too hard. And then the cast dances and sings to Eve's jingle. And that's a wrap, folks. I did get a kick out of the dance sequence here.
I turned it off.
Seeing Ben hit that shit. Oh, I know you did.
As soon as I saw him dancing, I wasn't going to watch it anyway. But as soon as I saw him dancing, I was like, this is going off now.
Poor Dan.
Fun notes about the credits, though, as the people from the party are actually credited as Mr. and Mrs. Boring.
I did see that.
That was funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bruce is credited as Wiener. That's what he's credited as. And then they also just give all the extras their credit as well, which is actually really cool. Because I feel like those actors often go uncredited or just lumped in as general
I must have
extras.
just stopped watching because I did see the credits.
Okay. Yeah, you just you were staring at the TV, but your eyes were not focusing on it.
Yeah.
Here we have, though, in the credits, Woman in Mink, Truck Driver, like we talked about earlier, and Litter Man, like the guy that tosses hot dog trash on the ground. You know what? Good for Litter Man.
Yeah. The trash can was literally 5 steps in front of you, bro.
She changed his life, too?
Yeah.
No, he's going to litter again later.
Hell
just
yeah,
did 'cause
he
he got
is.
called out on
He littered later that day.
it.
Yeah.
Folks, let's get into our report cards. Kaylee, you want to kick us off? Let's see if you got it in. You don't want to kick us off? Okay. Oh, you just ate something. Smalltown. What do you give story?
Give it a D.
Oh.
I didn't thought the story was stupid.
Oh.
This is just, I feel like I'm a fucking broken record, but like, I liked the daughter-dad aspect of it.
I think that's always fair to touch on because sometimes the daughter-dad aspect doesn't work, like we talked about in what was the 9/11 Tiger Cruise?
Forgot we even watched that movie.
You blocked it out of your memory.
Yeah, no, I just didn't like the story. Like, I don't know. Like, it just, like you said, it was like every plot point basically was just to extend the story longer. I don't know. She didn't really, I guess she made, like, her making people, like, more, like, conscious of how they're acting and shit was the only redeemable thing about her. You know? Like, that was all she really brought to the story. It's like, I don't know, she came alive and then she was dumb and then she made people think about themselves and she was not alive anymore.
Yeah.
That's a great way of simplifying. I could have just said that.
Kaylee, what do you give story?
So I was a little less harsh. I gave it a B-. For me, it was pretty corny, very 2000s coded, and made me cringe more than a few times. But it also had some really sweet messages and themes throughout. It was a pretty wild ride with some questionable moments, but overall enjoyable, I'd say. I appreciated the highlight on the struggles with grief and how it can affect not just the child, but the remaining parent too. I'm glad this one came around, like this parent, the dad, came around and realized he needs to face the pain of their loss just as much as Casey did, because the way he was acting was hurting her too. And it was also nice acknowledging the complications of girlhood/womanhood. And they really emphasized how you don't have to be perfect and to just try. And, you know, even if you don't succeed, which is always a good message. And that perfect is boring, to which I will agree. But lastly, just the pacing was a little off, in my opinion. There were certain parts, like I feel like Casey or Lindsey Lohan really kind of switched up pretty quickly and just started liking Tyra.
Tyra.
Eve.
Yeah, Eve. I feel like I do agree with you that I feel like that probably they could have at least tried softening her up a little bit more over time. It was like she hated her, and then she was like, "Okay, you're all right."
And then she like
And
almost
she's
set
like,
the
"I love
kitchen
you."
on fire, and she was like, "Ha, you're good." And that's
Yeah, I feel like they probably could have done a better job of building that up. That's a
Yeah.
good point.
But that's all I really have to say about that.
I give the story B+.
Okay.
Ready to piss Smalltown off.
Oh.
No, I was just because I gave it a good rating and he did not. I was really surprised by how much care was put into this story, honestly. On the surface, it's really silly and sounds like an almost groan-inducing plot for adults to have to sit through. But I thought they genuinely did a strong job at crafting a story that appeals to children and appeases the parents.
Yeah.
Under the surface, this film handles some really strong topics that aren't always touched on in children's media, or at least as well laid out as they are here. Here we deal with themes of death, grief, moving on, while also dealing out messages like perfection is a myth and failure is okay and part of growing. I liked that they focused on those messages and shied away more from like involving beauty standards, because that would have been the easier route to take, I feel like.
Well, yeah.
And they went deeper here, I felt. I also liked that Casey's team didn't win. I feel like that plays even more into the message of sometimes it's not about being the best, it's about trying your best too, you know? Because they got it down to the wire.
Yeah.
As for the main story of a doll turning into a human, I mean, it features a fair deal of those fish out of water tropes, which could get tired quickly, but I was actually surprised at how they were able to minimize that aspect and instead consistently push the story forward and not like have like prolonged gags or anything too much.
Yeah.
They didn't just go for gags and play up moments of Eve being out of her element. They instead focused on Eve helping others grow for the better while also learning more about humanity than she could ever comprehend. I do agree with Smalltown about the prolonging the story, as I pointed out throughout my rundown. I didn't, as much as I pointed it out, I didn't mind it as much. I can come up with, I bitched about it in the rundown, but I also can come up in my own mind with like explanations for why that could make sense in their world, on top of the fact that I'm grading this on a kids movie made for TV scale.
Right.
So, and comparing it to like other DComs or stuff we've talked about like that, like pretty good story in my opinion. Let's get into characters. Kaylee.
So I give the characters a B- again. Borderlining C almost, or C+. I only really liked Eve and Casey. For me, like I was saying earlier, the dad was just kind of putting me off in a way.
That's what you're gonna get into?
Yeah, he just seemed very clueless and like he didn't know anything when it comes to like being a dad for his daughter and being there for her and emotionally supporting her. And then also when it came to these two women who he was very obviously attracted to both, but at the same time he like wasn't making it clear who he wanted, and it just seemed like he was just clueless. I don't know. Like I wrote that there was like his eyes were just empty. And I could not tell what he was trying to convey or where he was swinging, if he was swinging towards Drew or if he was swinging towards Eve or neither. I just shit.
No, I wanted Ellen pre-makeover.
Yeah, baggy suit. That's funny. I put his coworkers were just characters. I never really liked or felt attached to Drew, and Richie reminded me of Larry from Three's Company.
Yeah, holy shit.
And then Ellen, her glow up was so obvious to me, but I'm also an adult woman that's familiar with these movie tropes and these little things. The second I saw how baggy her suit was and how unhappy she looked, I was like, oh yeah, Eva's gonna do her up and make her happy or whatever.
And they like intentionally made her hair like not look great. You know?
Yeah, just everything about her was very obvious that something was gonna change. And that was basically it for the characters, besides, I don't know, Casey's bitchy friends and her teammate, Wiener, and the coach.
Which, yeah, I mean, they just existed. They were just people.
Yeah.
Smalltown. Characters.
I think I'm going to give the characters another D.
Damn. D for damn.
I know. I said, like, I didn't. The Tyra Banks character just kind of annoyed me. She didn't really do anything. Like, she was dumb, and then she helped people, and then she was a doll again. Drew was weird. Like, I disliked her character as soon as she pulled up to the house with the fucking birthday present after Ben had specifically said it's me and my daughter having a dinner, just us two tomorrow for her birthday.
Yeah.
So you pull up like you're not. She said she's worked there for 6 months.
Oh yeah, they did say that.
Yeah.
Why are you so weirdly close?
Or like obsessed
point.
Like,
even.
know his daughter's name and like
Know
all
where
this-
he lives.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. And then Lindsay Lohan. I feel like maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like she does this like kind of shithead kid role a lot.
Yeah, this is
Like
kind
when
of
she was
similar
young.
to. So she played 2 characters in The Parent Trap, but the more like rambunctious one. I feel like this is like this character is kind of in the same vein.
Yeah, and then she was a shithead in that fucking drama queen movie.
And she's kind of a shithead in Freaky Friday. Like,
Yeah.
she's just good about that.
Yeah.
She's good at it.
And then Ben, like, yeah, see, he was probably my favorite character in the movie. Because like he was a little bit like aloof to the whole like her being a doll, but like also what rational adult would be like, oh my kid might be right. Maybe this doll came alive.
Exactly. I would almost be
Like-
more worried if he jumped to that earlier.
He was trying. He's a single dad who's a fucking lawyer trying to make partner in a firm. Like that's first of all, you make like 7 figures if you're a partner in like a law firm, like a
I
big
mean,
law firm.
They had a pretty nice life.
Yeah,
he had
like,
a BMW
yeah,
and a
it's-
pool in the backyard and a guest house that was
Right.
also a studio.
Like I'm
Yeah.
very much so the mindset like I'm never gonna put work over my kids' activities, but
Mhm.
I don't have as high of expectations like for myself, like these lofty goals of like being this fucking high class guy that has this crazy job and all that shit. Like I just don't. I'm not that guy. But he also like it's her birthday. He made sure to have dinner with her on her birthday. He blocked a whole day out on the weekend just to spend the whole day with her. Like he did little things that like a fucking really busy working man like that, they have to do that. Like
And
people
I feel
miss-
like in their deep conversations too, like he may have not always said the right thing necessarily, but I felt like he was trying at least.
like you could there was love from his character. Like
right.
he loved his kid. Like it
Yes.
was very apparent in everything, and like missing football games. Dude, parents miss games.
Yeah.
It just is what that fucking happens.
Right.
Also,
Yeah, my
you're-
mom was a nurse, so she missed a lot of my games growing up.
Yeah, you're playing a football game on a goddamn Wednesday.
Right.
The fuck are we talking about?
Yeah.
How was any parents there? And it was at 3:00.
Yeah.
That's a terrible
Yeah, 3 o'clock
time.
is crazy.
They all use fucking sick days, small town.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
It's just the whole town.
And then
All said
like Richard's character was just kind of like a weird pervy guy,
yeah.
and then got checked, and then he was like,
I like
"Oh, I have confidence now." Like a good confidence in myself that I don't need to be weird and pushy and pervy about
Yes.
things.
Yeah, I liked that.
That's
was-
cool. I
that
just
felt-
his character was fucking dumb. Like it was like,
Fair.
well, you're just a guy.
Right. But
The
that
cast
but
was
I
so
felt like
small.
more so that was about like giving someone for Eve to check like that to add more like elements of growth.
Yeah, I was
in
gonna
the
say
movie.
like teaching girls not to
Yeah, not to stand for no bullshit.
or be pushed around or
Right.
any of that shit. Like smack a motherfucker if
Exactly.
you gotta.
Yeah. That's what we'll put that on a shirt. Smack a motherfucker if you gotta.
Mm.
Did you wear that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Somebody's probably trying to fight me, smack me. It's like, whoa, that's just a shirt.
No, you're gonna say
Never
if I
fought anyone.
gotta
If I,
molly wop the shit out of
Damn
him.
right. Damn, I was a lot. I think this is fun because we all had very different perspectives. I like when we talk about these kind of movies. Talking about movies last week, like Cars, is super fun. But then it feels like super, like by
We're all
like
just
the end of the
pumped up.
report card, I'm just like, damn, like did we have nothing criticizing to say about it? Like it was all just praise. Like I almost feel like too positive. I'm like, no, I need to get a little mad. But I had a vastly different take than you guys on this. With I gave the characters an A.
Whoa.
With Casey being the only child actor in the main cast, this film is very adult heavy and portrays them as shockingly realistic adults. They talk to each other realistically. They're involved in very realistic situations and positions. It's dumbed down to an extent, but for a children's movie, they still rather accurately present office culture and adult life. Ben and Casey come across as a real father and daughter, which sells the material so much better to me.
Yeah.
Fantastic casting there. This was also a really impressive role from a young Lindsay Lohan, as this was only her second film following The Parent Trap in 1998.
Mm-hmm.
Drew and Richard also, I felt, had great chemistry with Ben, as they all seemed like real co-workers that are super close, and just also came across as like very real people to me. And that's where you guys keep touching on like all these things you didn't like about certain characters and whatnot, and I think that's a totally fair perspective. But I guess I just saw it as more like, it wasn't, I don't think every movie you need to get attached to the core cast as much as like sometimes you can have like just accurate depictions of humans. Because if you put us three on the screen and showed some of our worst moments, we could be seen as villains, you know? Not everyone is just going to be super likable and you cling on to them, you know? That's why I really felt this was very realistic. Everyone was flawed in their own ways, you know?
Yeah.
And I liked that.
I'll give it that.
Tyra Banks also deserves praise from me. As while she is a performer, she hadn't, like we talked about earlier, had any major roles in acting. She did have a recurring role on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and the Jeff Franklin film Love Stinks, among a few others, which, yes, the creator of Full House, Jeff Franklin.
Whoa.
But she knocked it out of
Jeff.
the park here, in my opinion. I felt like she really fucking had a
especially
great
because
performance
this is
here.
her first one and her first lead role to be able to do as well as she did. And something I forgot to mention on mine was the chemistry between her and Lindsey.
Yeah.
Was
like when they were doing
there.
it, she was doing her hair and whatnot. And like, I don't, it's just, yeah, I could feel the bond for real.
Every sweet moment they had was like, felt very real.
And I feel like if she had just got to play a woman, that'd be such an easier role to take on. But she had to play a doll come to life. I feel like that's so much more challenging to expect out of someone, putting them into a lead role, you know? So I got to commend her. I thought she did a really good job. Overall rating time.
All right.
Kaylee, what you got?
So I give it $2,500 out of the $3,000 Eve easily spent at that department store with all those fancy ass designer outfits.
No kidding.
Like, even back in 2000, I know that shit was expensive. And I know Ben got money, but damn, he lost a lot for her.
He dropped several bands.
Yeah. As someone who has dealt with sudden loss, this movie did get me choked up a couple of times. Just when there was a lot of emotion conveyed through this journey and the fact that it was done well. Like, you definitely saw their moments where they couldn't be strong and just kind of broke down a little bit, or were just suddenly reminded, or like all the moment when she was laying in the bed looking at the picture and the dad was looking at the picture, like that was tough. Yeah. And then the end was tough. Yeah, very much. I did think it was random to have Casey play football just because they wanted her to feel more tomboyish, but that was my own personal opinion.
I kind of liked it.
And then along with the end scene, like one of the last scenes of the movie, when they all just start singing the theme song.
That was funny.
And all the characters, or not even, I mean, I guess, Richie and Drew and Ellen all came up, but they were all in their same outfits and makeup from the party from the night before.
Well, it's not implied that it was supposed to be a new thing that happened. It was just a fun little bit at the end. It's not in continuity with the story.
Okay. I mean, yeah. There was a few more, but you get my point. It's a 2000s movie, and so I'm giving it grace for that. And I'm just going to go with a strong B-.
Fair enough. I think that's a fair grade. I think Smalltown's going to go a hell of a lot lower than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to give it 3 out of 8 occupations that she said that she is. And
did you count?
No, it's just a guess. But I know that like the math of that doesn't add up to because that'd be less than 50.
F.
No, I know, but I can't because if I do, even if I did a 4 out of 8, that's still 50%.
3.5.
Well, it would have to be more like 4.5.
Yeah, 3.5. That would be 44%.
I give him D's though, so it needs to be like in the 60s.
Right.
So what would 4.5 be? 55.
56.
86. All right. Give it 4.75.
All right. Fair enough.
Out of 8. I didn't like this movie very much, which I think was probably expected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes and no. I could have seen you being like, this is okay.
No,
I got best.
Again, to beat a fucking dead horse. I like the father-daughter relationship.
That dead horse. Leave that horse alone.
It's dead. Who
Poor
the fuck
horse.
cares?
Oh.
I like you had said, I think that relationship felt very real. And like, even whenever she was saying, I hate you and stuff like that, like he still tried his best the whole time, you know? So again, Ben was my favorite character in the whole
It would
thing.
have been really funny if he's like, oh yeah, well, I hate you too.
Oh my god.
Should have been you instead of your mom.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Disney would literally never.
Yes, that's so funny.
But then, like, I just didn't like. I don't know. I could definitely see where if you're a young girl, you know, your doll come to life, all that shit. But there's also like, you know, they made her like this tomboy who doesn't like dolls.
Mm-hmm.
But that really didn't play that much of a part. It only played a part when she was playing football, and then she got the doll.
Yeah, I think it could arguably have worked well too if it was like this girl's excited to have this doll, but then when the doll starts doing stuff with her dad, then she gets pissed off at her, you know?
Yeah.
And that might have worked better in terms of what you were talking about.
Yeah.
With how it took way too long and then just felt so sudden.
Yes.
For her to be liking Eve.
Right. For her
Because
like
she had
accept
started
her.
liking her, then got pissed at her, then they made up. But then also that's kind of a played out thing too. I don't know. I feel like
not
this
with the
definitely
doll
could have been,
coming to life.
I think this definitely could have been tweaked with a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, clearly I had a little bit different.
You're a little higher on your ratings.
Anything else that you want to add, Smalltown?
But not really, you know. The song she sang sucked. I'll add that in there.
Yeah, I do not. That was a very coming from a something to sound pretentious, but coming from a songwriter's perspective, very lazily written lyrics.
Yeah,
like even for a commercial jingle,
It was
100%.
bad.
like how did that get approved? I give it $130 out of $150 that the Book of the Dead cost. I actually quite enjoyed this. It was pleasant, albeit cheesy and ridiculous, but has a lot of sweet moments and strong messages. I also think it was keenly aware of its concept, and they never tried too hard. Even the stronger subject matter of the grief Casey has faced since losing her mom is handled really gently and realistically. What takes it down for me, honestly, I was like willing to go all the way up at one point, but what really takes it down for me a lot is they didn't quite stick the landing here. I did not, like I kind of expressed earlier, did not really care for how this all ended up wrapping up. I think having been present at the moment where she's leaving kind of fucked things up a little bit, in my opinion. But overall, I was pleasantly surprised by this and thought it had no right working as well as it did. It's actually a strong script, well-executed plot for the most part, and for me, it was an overall enjoyable experience. I don't even think my nostalgia is playing too much into my opinion here. To be honest, I fully expected this to not be near as good as I remembered. Like, I thought this was going to potentially suck. What I didn't expect was to be able to see this in a different light, because I didn't remember the heavier themes of this growing up. Like, if you would have, like...
Your kid brains can't process that.
Well, like...
Unless you've lived it already.
I did not remember the dead mom thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Right. And also catching some of the riskier jokes tickled my funny bone.
Yeah.
I'm so glad this is on Disney Plus now, though, so a new generation of children can discover this, because it took them long enough. I think it's a strong piece of work altogether. I was also going to comment on the awkward transitions, like the fade-outs and stuff, but this was a made-for-TV film, so the fade-outs were purposeful due to commercial breaks.
Right.
And that brings me to say that for a made-for-TV film, this felt like it would have worked just fine on the big screen. I feel like being a small-time Disney movie, I think it could have worked on the big screen. But that's just me.
Probably would have spent more than, what was it, 5 months making it.
This next segment's gonna be hard this week.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, I don't even know what we're gonna say here, y'all.
Yeah, I literally don't have any idea.
But it is time for my favorite segment here on the Business. It is time for Pill of the Week. Does anyone want to start?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys have anything. I sat there and brainstormed for multiple minutes just trying to think of anything because it was such a small cast and a lot of them were main characters, or at least around enough to be like, honestly, well, the ones that weren't the main characters aren't pimpy. So I said it was Casey's friend, whose name I can't remember, the one that stuck up for her when the other two were talking shit and was down to hang the second Casey was ready again.
You know what?
Good.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. And that's what she's gonna be. Everything Kaylee just said is what she's gonna be recorded as in the Pimp of the Week catalog.
That's so funny.
Because I don't think, obviously, no Richie.
No.
We got bad vibes from Drew.
No. Ellen's meh.
Ben, I don't know if he's quite a pimp.
No.
And he was too much of a main character.
True. Obviously can't be Tyra or Lindsey Lohan.
There was parts where I felt like there was more Ben in the movie than fucking Casey.
The thing with all the characters were kind of like holding their own spot.
Yeah.
They weren't venturing into other people's shit and helping the other person. It was like them with their problems.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to figure it out. The only person helping anybody was fucking Tyra Banks.
Right.
Yeah.
And she's the main character.
Right.
So.
Not an option.
Yeah, no, I mean, and I can't think of any other random small extra or anything, so that's a really good one.
The only other one I thought of was the coach, but then I was like, nah, but fuck the coach, because whenever Casey and Wiener were getting into it, he only talked to Casey.
Yeah, he wasn't like, and Wiener, watch your mouth, too.
And then he benched her.
Yeah,
so.
Facts. Well, she deserved to be benched right there. She just came up to him out of nowhere at practice and was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Not out of nowhere. I mean, the motherfucker couldn't catch the ball.
Yeah, but this is in practice. Like, let him practice.
Hey, I understand being fed the fuck up.
Yeah, but I also understand from a coach's perspective, you can't have your kids just calling each other names at practice.
True.
I like that. Casey's friend.
Yeah, there's a chance her name is Sam or Jessica, but I just could not figure it out. I was trying. I'd have to skip back through the movie.
Yeah, I don't even know if they actually said her name. Ever.
They had on the Disney fandom Wikipedia article thing, they had almost every single person that made an appearance in that movie listed out.
Well, yeah, probably because they got it from the credits of this movie.
Yes.
Woman and Mink.
Right. Yeah. Yes. So that's the two I would think.
That's how I figured out their last name was even Wiener, because it said Miss Wiener or Mrs. Wiener. Yeah, unless it's that would make sense.
Well, the coach called him Wiener at one point too.
There you go. Then his last name was Wiener.
Yeah,
but she called him Wiener Head.
Yeah.
That's right.
Good catch, Wiener Breath. That would have been so much. Wiener Breath.
That's so good. What's the stupidest thing that someone called you in school that you just are like, why did you even
into cock, into crotch?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. There was one thing that I got called one time that didn't even make sense, and it was how I found out what it was. I can't remember. It was something. I feel like it was something penis related or sexual or something.
I feel like the only thing I can really remember, because I was a violent elementary schooler, was somebody trying to make it seem like I stunk because my last name is Foot.
Okay, yeah. There was one time, since I can't think of that thing, which I'm going to try to at least say it on there at some point. There was one time in like middle school where they had this competition at some assembly where they picked a random teacher, a couple random teachers, and a couple random kids, and they call them out by their birthday. And my birthday got called. And I was so pumped up. I ran down there, and it was a 3-point shoot, either 3-point or free throw shooting competition.
Uh-oh.
And so we each were on either side with a teacher, and it was you and the teacher, and whoever won like their side of the assemblies. Fucking, they won them like a pizza party or some shit. I don't fucking know, some shit. You won them something. Well, I scored like maybe 2 baskets, and my teacher only scored like 1 or 2, so we lost.
Oh my God.
And I just remember like getting bullied after that.
No way.
And this one kid came up to me in the hallway, the first kid I saw, and said, "You're a dumbass."
Oh my God.
And I just remember thinking at the time, that was a really strange insult for that.
Yeah.
Like,
that child had definitely heard their dad call either someone or them that.
Like, it didn't even get to me. I was just like, that was a choice. Other kids got to me for sure. I left the school very embarrassed and sad that day. But that was the initial one. I was like, what?
Oh, poor thing.
I think some kids tried to cheer me up on the bus. But yeah, no, that was a sad
beating yourself
memory
up
in middle school.
Shit.
And I had like 8 years of basketball experience under my belt at that point.
Ooh, I know. I was about to be like, okay, basketball star, what'd you score?
Sucked. My career total of points is probably like 38, and I played like 10 seasons.
Oh wow, 3.8 a year.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't score very often. They also did not give me the ball very often, nor did I make a strong attempt to get open very often. I didn't want the ball. I didn't want that pressure. I'll play defense. I like defense. That's a lot of pressure, though. I won my fair share of knockout games in PE, though.
Nice.
That always gave me so much confidence.
I was fucking cold in PE.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cold.
I bet you were.
I always left
Intramurals?
PE class sweating.
Yeah. Well, the thing, like, I fucking fold under pressure so hard. I just always have. I start thinking too much. I get too fucking nervous, and I just fuck up every time.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, school basketball for me, like, you know, middle school and then high school basketball. Just like I get the coaches there, like he's watching, he's like, I get too fucking nervous. I don't want to fuck up. I'm too scared to fuck up that I won't even do anything. You know what I mean? Too scared to fuck up that I fuck up. Like, but like we had like, in middle school, we would have our school season. And then after that, there was an Oak Grove league that was just like, fucking get whatever, 10 kids. And then you practice once a week and you play on Saturdays.
Mm.
Like, that's when I was good. That was my being good at basketball time. You know what I mean?
I remember what the insult was, by the way. It might have been the same day, now that I think about it. It's as I'm getting on the bus, this kid, Ashton, says, "You're a bonerhead." And I was like, what does that mean? This is 6th grade, by the way.
You're still a baby.
Yeah, I hadn't found out.
So
what
you should have known
masturbating
what a boner is.
No, I mean, this is like around the
was
time that I
sheltered.
found out what masturbation was. It was in middle school. Like, I don't have any memories of my dick getting hard before finding it. I mean, I know it happened. I think it would happen like in the shower sometimes or whatever. But I went home and told my mom that a kid called me that. And she said, and I quote, "That doesn't even make sense."
That's so funny.
To like call you that. She was basically just like, that wasn't a good insult. You shouldn't feel insulted.
Hey, that's a good response, honestly.
And then she explained to me what it was in like the nicest parent way, you know.
And then you learned what a boner was that day.
She was always very good. That's something I can commend my mom on explaining sexual things in the least sexual way possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember pressing her about what sex was after one of my cousins got pregnant. And the way she described it to me was the way I thought sex was until probably I was out of elementary school. Was 2 people just sit across from each other, and he basically just sticks his penis in there a little bit, and then they have a baby.
Wow.
I was thinking like kind of like legs apart, you know, sitting across from each other, get as close as possible. Boop. Baby.
That's
insane.
so. Just
I didn't
make
think anything
contact.
like sex, like romantic or like,
Yeah.
it's just like, let's do this, make a baby, you know?
Yeah. That's so
how my
funny.
mom described it. I mean, she didn't say that's how they sit, but that's the image that was in my mind from how she described it.
my God. That's
I might have grown up kind of fucked up because I knew like so much of this shit. Like at a really young age, I knew like what all that shit.
You're just
was.
exposed to a lot more.
A
Like
ton.
Kaylee said,
had
I was
teenage
very
parents, though.
sheltered. Yeah, true.
I think that's what it was like I saw a bunch of shit pretty
makes
early,
sense.
and
Yeah.
my mom was way
Same.
more down to like she tried to hide shit, you know. But like my dad was really like honest about shit. He just didn't like have a filter about certain things, and like
Mhm.
his mom was fucking. They would just say shit. They didn't really care. Like they just say it, and if I was like, "What is that?" They just tell me what the fuck it was. Like I knew what pitching a tent was
Oh, wow.
when I was fucking like literally 7, 8, and I'm like, "What are you talking about pitching a tent?" And like, you fucking pitch a tent. Like,
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have known.
no, fuck no.
No. I think mine was probably more middle school exposure because
Oh,
that's when
dude.
I got a phone and the rest
That's when I
is
started
history.
doing sexual things.
In
Was
middle
Well,
school?
6th grade, I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how sheltered I was. I didn't kiss a girl for the first time until I was 17.
Oh, baby.
I kissed 4 in one night.
You're
Woo! I went
You
to go
tried-
high five Kaylee and she pulled away.
Before, yeah, because I was I was trying to just hold his hand for his sweet first kiss at 17, and then I took it away.
Yeah, it's like my first kiss story is not a sweet story. And I'm not going to
That's
tell it.
like, dude,
That's all you get.
when I say this, people like think of it as like, because my first kiss, and I'm fucking straight up dead honest about that. My very first kiss, it was like an actual kiss. I was in 2nd grade, and it wasn't like a on the playground. Like me and this girl were in the back of the
Just
classroom.
made out.
We put a fucking coat over the top of us, and we kissed twice. Like kissed, it wasn't like a peck. Like we
Like
kissed.
Sloppy.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't like. I just weirdly knew about all that shit so early.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
No, I think it fucked me up. Like legitimately, I
Yeah.
think it fucked me up.
That's how you became a teen dad.
Thanks for pointing that out, Kaylee.
Yeah.
Wow. I think you already
Way
knew
to
that.
throw that back in my face. She's gonna
You're-
be 10 and
Oh,
I had my
shit, that
first
might be
kiss in
why.
7th grade.
That
In
was
7th
the-
grade? Okay.
that was the first time I fucking somebody.
Oh,
It was 7th grade.
wow.
Yeah.
See, mine was freshman year, I think.
And I lost my V card 8th grade.
Okay.
Oh,
A
okay. I
V
thought you were talking
card.
about that at first.
I went and
That
ate
was like
at a
the first one of
Chinese
my
buffet with Smalltown Ryan and DJ right after I had sex for the first time.
Did you?
I walked in and said, "Sorry, I was late, guys. I just had sex." And you guys were like, "Yeah."
That's sick.
Aw.
Good for us.
Yeah, right. It was a great moment. Then we ate really bad Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Chinese buffet?
Yeah, it was the
Where the
yeah.
Tanners was, or like next to Tanners? So that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
That nasty shit.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's actually so bad.
dirty.
Well, hopefully y'all don't eat any bad Chinese food.
For
and
real.
Can't listen to our next episode because you're too sick.
Mm-hmm. Or if you do eat bad Chinese food, listen to our next episode because we'll comfort you.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll try. Our next episode, we're talking about a movie I haven't seen yet, and a more recent one that was mostly a Disney Plus release and stars Daisy Ridley. Some might know her as Rey from Star Wars. It's called The Young Woman and the Sea.
Oh, I
It's
think
on
I've heard
Disney
of this.
Plus. It's so it had a small theater release.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on Disney Plus. It was like I think they advertised it as a Disney Plus exclusive, even though it had a small theater release. So I'll be interested. This is the first time in a little while that we'll be watching one that I don't think any of us have seen before.
Yeah.
So it's a first time
And a pretty
experience
recent
for
one.
all of us. Yeah, and a more recent one too. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, make sure to join us next time. Until then, I've been Jordan Bass.
I'm Kaylee.
I'm still Smalltown.
Thank God. You always build up the drama every week, and
I
I'm like,
know.
is he still Smalltown?
My heart skips a beat every time.
And this has been the Disness. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for your business.